How's it going, folks? Happy New Year and welcome back to another fun at-home table read. Tonight, we're starting the beginning of what we're calling Abridged Month. A lot of abridged movies. And this one is really odd because when it was scheduled, these movies were still going to get made, and now they're just not, so it's weird. But we're doing the DC Extended Universe, at least a couple, most of them abridged. I'm really excited to jump into this one because these are always just a blast. So let's just start introducing ourselves.
Hello, I'm George, and I'll be doing the action description.
I'm Logan. I'm going to be Henry Cavill.
I'm Erik. I'll be Batfleck.
Hi, I am Anne, and I will be Gal Gadot.
Hi, I'm Jen, and I'm that fast guy.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm Ray Fisher.
I'm Curtis. I'm going to be Jason Momoa.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Chelsea. I'll be Harley Quinn.
I'm Angie, and I'll be Amy Adams.
Hello, I'm Mary. I will be Jesse Einsberg.
Why, Happy New Year. I'm Travis, and I'll be playing Michael Shannon.
All right, well, George, take us away.
All right, DCEU Abridged, written by a lot of people. Fade in. Exterior Krypton. Extreme close-up of Russell Crowe's left eyebrow as he argues before the Kryptonian Ministry of Silly Hats.
Listen to me. The Superman franchise is about to implode. It's decayed and grown stale and consumed all its energy. We're all doomed unless we evacuate now.
Nonsense. Everything's fine. Superman Returns broke even. We just carry on with Brandon Ruth doing his best Christopher Reeve impression.
Those fools! Believe me.
Evil General Michael Shannon enters.
I believe you. I'm leading a military coup to reboot this franchise, but only for those Kryptonian bloodlines who follow the true path.
You don't mean...
That's right. Underwear outside their clothes.
You madman! Stop you from saving only the elite bloodlines by saving only my own child instead.
And that makes you the good guy. How exactly?
Take that line again.
How exactly?
Because I stole this monkey skull with the genetic roadmap for every Kryptonian bloodline.
That's the Kryptonian version of a flash drive. Monkey skulls.
Michael chases Russell across a deleted battle scene from Star Wars Episode II Attack of the Clones, complete with flying iguana mounts and so much irrelevant CGI warfare in the background that you can't focus on a single damn thing. Eventually, Russell escapes back to his deluxe apartment in the sky, and his wife, Ayelet Zurer, whose real name is somehow 10,000 times more Kryptonian than her characters.
As a woman, see, I told you it was going to echo. As a woman, I guess it falls on me to show any emotion over giving up our child or the pending destruction of our entire civilization.
Are you over it yet? We're on a schedule.
Yep, I'm good. Bye, kid. Don't let the space capsule door hit your tiny big butt on the way out.
Michael Shannon rushes in, but can't stop the spaceship from launching, so he stabs Russell Crowe to death.
Ha! Didn't see that coming, did you?
We all know he was going to die anyway because the planet is about to blow up. Right now. No, just kidding. Actually, we've got enough time for your entire trial, appeal, sentencing, book deal, TV movie, and Las Vegas comeback special.
So we could have a race against the clock on the planet as the planet explodes around us, but instead we opted for the pathons of watching Superman's mother wait patiently for invaluable death. How exciting.
By the way, the jury in your trial is going to be me and all your other intended victims on the Silly Hat Brigade. So hooray for Kryptonian justice.
Michael Shannon and his personal army are sentenced to 300 years in an orbital black hole prison, which keeps them safe when the planet blows up. In fact, it's an altogether better survival plan than Russell Crowe's baby-saving rocket. Exterior Kansas. Extreme close-up of baby Henry Cavill's right earlobe as he crash lands on Earth. He's discovered by a crotchety Kevin Costner and even crotchetier Diane Lane, who teach him good old-fashioned heartland American values, specifically to fear everyone and everything.
Remember, Henry, trust no one but your family, not your teachers, not the government, no one. I don't care if it kills a whole busload of school kids. Be paranoid at all costs.
I get it. This is supposed to be a social commentary on the change in the heartland America values post 9/11, right?
Dude, Zack Snyder couldn't even manage to squeeze any social relevance from Watchmen. You're way over there thinking this.
Kevin is then swept up in a tornado because Kansas. Exterior, the Canadian Northwest. Extreme close-up of grown-up Henry Cavill's nose hair as he spends the next several years hitchhiking from town to town, hoping to hide his secret identity. But each time someone eventually makes him angry and triggers his superpowered rage.
When did this turn into the old Incredible Hulk TV show? What's next? Waking up naked except for some strategically shredded pants? Maybe I'll start stealing clothes off of some random people's clotheslines? God damn it.
After a brief stint as the sexiest person ever on Deadliest Catch, Henry gets hired on at an ultra-secure military site, as any vagrant with a fake ID can naturally do. Journalist Amy Adams shows up to investigate, shows off her badass credentials by talking about dicks, then ruins it by using the word tinkle.
I know you're covering up something under that mountain of ice, maybe even an alien spaceship.
Us? Nah. But if we were, we'd totally be justified of it, because if there were proof aliens, all human civilization will become crashing down around our ears.
As your boss at the Daily Planet, I agree 100% and wouldn't even print such a story because all the human civilization would come crashing down around our ears.
So our top priority as journalists is to protect government secrets? I get it. This is supposed to be social commentary on the change in America media post 9/11, right?
Dude, Zack Snyder, overthinking.
The next morning, Amy and her Nokia camera, in stores now, secretly follow Henry into a strange cave under the mountain of ice.
Wow. It is a spaceship. At last, maybe I'll finally get answers to all my lifelong questions. This is the most profound moment of my life and the greatest discovery in human history.
Wonder and awe fill Henry's face. He struggles to hold back tears as he stands on the cusp of a new understanding of the universe and his own existence. Cut. Let's try it again, only this time act like you just got socks for Christmas. Henry gives it another go, regarding the spaceship with all the politely feigned interest of a bachelor uncle at a fourth grader's piano recital, even when confronted with a live extraterrestrial being.
Behold, I am your birth father from beyond the grave. Actually, I'm a computer simulation, but you didn't think Russell fucking Crowe was just going to be in the prologue, did you? I was glad of you, motherfuckers. You are the last survivor of the planet Krypton, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows the Superman origin story by now.
Henry runs off to find Amy being attacked by a shape-changing alien robot, which you wouldn't think could possibly be boring, but it totally is. She's even seriously wounded, but the injury is never mentioned again, so fuck it. In the end, Henry hugs the robot to death, dumps Amy out onto the ice, and flies away in the ship.
Sorry, where were we?
I was telling you about Krypton. Things were really bad before the end. Our entire civilization had grown stagnant and frail. We used to determine before birth the exact role of everyone in our society with no room for personal choice or happiness.
Oh, that's kind of lame, I guess.
Super lame. That's why I determined before you were born that you would serve as a beacon of hope on Earth, introducing humanity to the existence of extraterrestrials, and then restart our entire race here to live alongside humanity.
What's the Kryptonian word for irony?
Listen, smartass. I was about to give you a bunch more vitally important information, but now you're going to have to wait until a more dramatically crucial point in the plot. See where your wisecrack gets you. In the meantime, go put on this Crow family body armor. Your grandmother got it for you, and she wants to see you in it. And don't forget to write her a thank you card.
Exterior Smallville. Extreme close-up of Amy's adorably cute nose as she tracks Henry down to the farm where he grew up.
I figured out your secret identity in 3 minutes flat. So much for Lois Lane being a moron who can't see past a pair of fake eyeglasses.
Please don't write a story about me, Amy. Look, I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane. I'm more than some pretty face beside a train. It's not easy to be me. Look, so you've already figured out my identity, and you've already fallen for me as Clark. I wonder there's no chemistry or tension between us for the rest of the movie. Oh, well, we can always fall back on more pathos. My human dad taught me that the proof of aliens would send human civilization crashing down around our ears. He died for that belief.
Wait, your dad died to teach you a lack of faith in humanity?
Yeah. In fact, my entire character arc is learning to reject the paranoid ranting that my human father drilled into my brain. I guess that makes him one of the villains.
Weird. At heart, everybody in this movie is exact opposite of the pure idealism you'd expect in a Superman movie. I get it. This is supposed to be social.
Zack Snyder.
Good point. Anyway, your sob story is enough to make me bury the biggest story in history of journalism. Bye.
Amy leaves, and Henry heads home to his mom, Diane Lane.
Hey, guess what? I found my birth parents.
I guess I always knew this day would come. Are you going back to your homeworld now?
Nope, they're all dead.
Yay!
They dance a happy little jig together, but an alien spaceship ruins this happy moment by announcing its presence to the entire planet.
Aliens exist. There's one among you. Give them to us, or we'll destroy your planet.
Immediately, there are riots in the streets, governments collapse, all of human civilization comes crashing down around our ears. Just fucking with you. Everyone takes it all in stride.
Most pointless death ever.
Henry heads to church, wallow in symbolism in front of a stained glass window of Christ.
What should I do? I mean, should I follow the teachings of my human father or my heavenly father who sent his only begotten son to earth to teach them hope and love? Should I lay down my life for these humans?
We get it. Enough. Knock off this Superman Returns brooding and go some punch 'em shit.
Oh, never mind.
Exterior generic military installation. Extreme close-up on Henry's lower left bicuspid as he surrenders himself to the military. They immediately turn him over to General Michael Shannon, and his incredibly hot and incredibly evil Gal Friday, Aunt J. Trial.
We also demand Amy Adams because her hair complements the color of our couch.
Huh?
Seriously, doesn't fucking matter why. If you're going to play Lois Lane, you're going to be the damsel in distress. Just get in the damn ship.
She does. Henry slips her the disc with Russell Crowe's computer consciousness on it, while Michael Shannon slips into the Henry's dreams, literally.
This is our Kryptonian interrogation method. In it, I unveil everything to you about our evil plot to obliterate the human race and rebuild Krypton on its ruins, while learning absolutely nothing from you.
I really am going to have to learn the Kryptonian word for irony.
Meanwhile, Amy uploads Russell Crowe into the computer, and he takes over the entire ship.
Oh, good. Amanda, save me. For a second, I was worried Lois Lane might get to do something useful on her own.
Hey, I just got a great idea for one of those how it should have ended cartoons.
Russell leads Henry and Amy to an escape pod, then flies the spaceship to another solar system and crashes it into a red sun. The end.
No.
Instead, Russell leads Amy to an escape pod and resumes his previous conversation with Henry.
Here's the thing. Michael Shannon wanted to preserve all Kryptonian culture, but only an elite few genetic lines.
Oh, okay. I see how that's evil.
I, on the other hand, wanted to save all the genetic lines, but only if I could completely eradicate every trace of our culture and heritage.
And that makes you the good guy. How exactly?
Why do people keep asking me that? I mean, sure, I let every man, woman, and child on our planet burn in the cleansing fires of death so that I could restart our civilization from scratch according to my personal vision with my son as the sole survivor, but that's not crazy or anything, right?
Wasn't Superman created specifically to fight people like you?
It is what it is. Anyway, I just discovered I can access Facebook from the spaceship, so I'm going to do dick all else for the rest of the movie. Why don't you go jump out the window or something?
He does. Meanwhile, elsewhere on the spaceship, Michael Shannon gets some important plot information from his crew.
The genetic roadmap of every Kryptonian bloodline is written into every single cell of Henry's body.
Cool! All we had to do was find a stray skin cell or hair follicle he left around here while we had him captive, and then head on to any other planet with an old colony ship to restart our civilization. After all, we visited dozens of them before we found Earth.
Good thing common sense doesn't exist in this movie. Now, let's kill Henry Cavill and restart Krypton right here on Earth.
Interior Kryptonian colony ship. Extreme close-up on the space between Michael Shannon's front teeth as he enters the Kryptonian colony ship that Henry found under the mountain of ice earlier in the movie.
Kai, my computer simulated self is still running on this ship too. Did you forget that? Henry apparently did. He never calls, he never writes. I mean, Christopher Reeve spent 12 years homeschooling with Marlon Brando after he found his birth father in a computer. You'd think Henry'd be curious to find out something about his own planet, but no.
Russell, my old nemesis, there's a question I've been dying to ask you. Why didn't you just share the genetic roadmap thing with me in the beginning? You could have sent your son off to one side of the galaxy, and I have led my people off to the other side of the galaxy, and we'd have twice the chance to save our species.
I was actively rooting for Krypton to die so I could start over from scratch. It's the only explanation for why I let everyone, even my own wife, get blown up with the planet rather than build a bigger rocket. Why is that so hard for people to understand?
Because it's seriously fucked up, and now it's time for the final showdown between us. Prepare yourself for all the heart-pounding drama for helping your grandmother get rid of unwanted toolbar. Computer delete Russell Crowe.
Are you sure you want to move Russell Crowe to the recycle box?
Yes, damn it, an empty recycle box.
Are you sure you want to delete Russell Crowe and its contents?
Yes.
Russell Crowe dramatically disappears.
Behold, I have vanquished one of the stimulated copies of my already dead foe. Nothing can stop me now.
Exterior Smallville, brought to you by Sears. Come see the softer side of Sears, or whatever their slogan is now. Has anyone been to a Sears in the past 20 years? Extreme close-up of Michael Shannon's left eyelid as he attacks Diane Lane's farm.
Damn it, why do UFOs always pick on people in Kansas?
Suddenly, Henry rockets in and kicks Michael's ass.
No one touches my mommy!
Michael Shannon is hopelessly outmatched by Henry and stands no chance against him whatsoever.
Don't you have that backwards? Shouldn't the hero be the underdog?
Henry continues beating the snot out of Michael until Anja Trow finally rescues him and he runs away. Henry keeps fighting the Anja and some random other bad guy.
Everybody ready? Here's our big promotional tie-in. In 3, 2, 1.
Henry and the bad guys fight their way through an international house of pancakes.
Oh.
Hey, remember me? I was a fat sad kid from Henry's childhood flashbacks, and I've grown up to be the fat sad manager of the Smallville IHOP. Really makes you want to eat here, doesn't it?
Worth every penny.
Despite everybody being completely invulnerable, they continue to punch each other until they eventually stop punching each other. Interior spaceship. Extreme close-up of Michael Shannon's flaring nostrils as he gives orders.
New plan. Let's just go ahead and destroy the entire surface of the planet and then pick up Henry Cavill's body from the debris.
Two giant spaceships position themselves on opposite sides of the Earth and proceed to play ping pong with the planet's gravity. Cars and entire buildings are lifted up and thrown down, but somehow all the humans running for their lives are immune.
Okay, we have an unmanned. Oh, no, I thought that said and. It says and it's an unmanned and, as far as we know, entirely defenseless ship in a largely deserted area of the Indian Ocean that seems like it would be the perfect target for a massive airstrike. Meanwhile, we also have a spaceship filled with dozens of Kryptonian Superman in the middle of a major metropolitan area.
I'll take the unmanned one.
The plan.
Henry flies around the world to the Indian Ocean to take on the terraforming drone and its advanced Etch-a-Sketch based weaponry.
Hey, it looks just like the alien attack on Independence Day.
And how do they defeat the ships in Independence Day?
By flying straight into their laser spewing vaginas?
He does. Meanwhile, in Metropolis,
Oh, did I mention that Russell Crowe told me how to kill the bad guys? Just crash the ship that brought baby Henry to Earth into Michael Shannon's spaceship in Metropolis, and it'll create a black hole.
Awesome. We'll just shove Henry's ship in a transport plane and drop it on Michael Shannon like a bomb.
Now that I've passed that information along to some big, strong men, I'm going to worthlessly fall out back out of the plane now. Bye.
Such a brave and assertive and actively involved Lois Lane. They really updated her for new generation. Bravo!
Michael Shannon's Kryptonian army punches every military jet out of the sky, except for the transport plane carrying baby Henry's spaceship. Out of appreciation for dramatic tension, they decide to board that one and kill the crew one by one, until only Colonel Christopher Meloni is left.
Hey, it's time for my final face-off with, I can't pronounce that name.
Lucky for you, I picked this moment to forget about my super speed powers that I've used to kill every other person on board.
Anja casually strolls after Christopher, pausing to enjoy a nice iced coffee and visit the gift shop along the way. Christopher takes this opportunity to fly the plane into the spaceship, sacrificing himself to save the world, making him by far the biggest hero in the movie, while Henry Cavill is terribly busy rescuing Amy Adams.
Want to make out?
Actually, I'm more concerned with the black hole. It was like 20 feet above ground and big enough to swallow two spaceships. What happened to it? Look, shouldn't it fall towards the Earth's surface, eat its way through to the core, and then slowly devour the rest of the planet?
I reversed the polarity of the Hawking particles to invert the Einstein-Rosenberg state so that the who fucking cares tie negatively interfered with the no one gives a shitium. Just kiss me already.
They make out for 17 straight minutes.
Wait, who are you? Where am I? That kiss made me forget everything, including Clark Kent as Superman. Yeah, right. How stupid would that be?
Suddenly, Michael Shannon pulls himself from the wreckage of something.
It's not over yet, even though you've already kicked my ass in single combat. This time I'm doing it without the underwear outside my clothes.
Stripping down to his Kryptonian long johns, Michael Shannon demonstrates that he's finally figured out how to fly 3 feet off the ground.
So, you see, it's a fair fight. Very exciting stuff.
Henry again beats the snot out of Michael, not by doing anything new or clever, but just by beating the snot out of him. Utterly defeated, Michael is reduced to threatening the lives of 3 random humans just out of spite.
Whatever. Go ahead and kill him. We've slaughtered hundreds of bystanders by knocking down every building in Smallville and thousands of people by crashing through every skyscraper in Metropolis. I mean, it's not like I tried to move the fight to the moon or something. I clearly don't give a shit.
No, this is a big moment filled with dramatic tension.
Yeah, will Superman save the world and get the girl and rescue 3 people we've never seen before, or just save the world and get the girl? I bet the audience is on the edge of their seats.
Actually, it was Christopher Meloni who saved the world.
Henry snaps Michael's neck.
How's that for a snappy comeback? Looks like he finally caught a break. That's what I call a twist ending. Damn, it looks so easy when Robert Downey Jr. does it.
Holy shit, you just killed that guy. Superman murders people.
Hey, wait a minute. I did the same thing in Superman 2, and nobody complained. It's even worse, because Zod was completely depowered and could have just been thrown in jail. Plus, if I recall, Lois Lane also joined in the murder fun and punched Ursa to death. So don't be such a fucking hypocrite.
Exterior denouement. Henry Cavill crashes an American surveillance drone and sends the wreckage to General Harry Lennox.
Dick move, Henry.
Yeah, then quit using drones to figure out my secret identity.
Secret identity that Amy Adams figured out in just 2 weeks on her own dime. Even before Michael Shannon sent a spaceship straight to your home address in Smallville, we figured that shit out months ago. This drone was spying on Lex Luthor to set up the sequel, asshole.
Interior more denouement. Henry Cavill shows up for a job at the Daily Planet because 10 years as a drifter in the Arctic is apparently qualification enough.
Hey, Amy, can you join me for the Justice League movie?
Justice League? You think one non-shitty Superman movie makes us ready for Justice League? For those of you that have had your heads stuck under rocks, which apparently is the majority of the DC universe, we have been fucking up in terms of movie franchises. I've been getting texts and texts about our superheroes literally being so fucking awkward and so fucking boring. I do not give a flying fuck how much you might fucking love The Dark Knight. It's done. It's over. Newsflash, you stupid cocks. Christian Bale is gone. Oh, wait. Double news flash. Replacing him with Joseph Gordon-Levitt would fucking suck. This applies to you, you little shits that have talked openly about seeing the Avengers for a 78th time. Or are you people fucking retarded? That is not a rhetorical question. If Warner Brothers openly said, yeah, we're gonna make an Archie and Jughead movie, would you be happy? Would you? I don't care if you're fucking Mark Ruffalo. You do not talk about the Avengers. But Amy, I saw Ryan Reynolds' shitty Green Lantern movie and I even paid an extra for the 3D ticket. Doesn't that count for something? No, you stupid fucking asshats. It fucking doesn't. It's time someone told you no one fucking likes that movie. I will fucking hunt the next person I hear talking about Ryan Reynolds in a Justice League movie. I would rather have 40 Booster Golds than 80 Ryan Reynoldses. Go fuck yourselves.
End. Fade in. Exterior Ben Affleck's grim, dark dream world. Zack Snyder decides that his horribly overstuffed movie should open with a long, drawn-out, time-wasting dream sequence of Batman's parents getting shot and young Batman finding the Batcave, since those are the two things everyone already knows about Batman. Exterior Metropolis. End of Man of Steel. As Super-Cavill and General Shannon play Whack-A-Skyscraper, Jason Sudeikis' Mitt Romney touch of gray Ben Affleck heroically leaps into a Jeep Renegade commercial.
Jack, it's Ben. Evacuate our office now. There's a slight chance I might not even be able to save everyone all by myself.
Thank God you called. We've been standing around blankly while the whole city gets pulverized around us. All right, everyone. Ben said it's okay to leave.
Oh no, I hate you, Super-Cavill. There, I hope everyone's satisfied that the cataclysmic end of Man of Steel actually had consequences.
And thousands of horribly mutilated dead are utterly unseen. Exterior Warlord Terrorist Desert King. Amy Adams interviews some warlord terrorist dude using her keenly honed journalism powers.
So, what's it like being a terrorist? Or whatever.
Wait, your photographer is actually CIA? So, he dies now. Oh, and guess what? That was Jimmy fucking Olsen, assholes. Check IMDb if you don't believe me. We just killed off a long-standing character and you don't even know it. We're so edgy.
Callan starts shooting dudes, and some of the mercenaries gun down all the others for reasons that have nothing to do with anything else going on and won't be explained for another hour and a half. Then they fuck off as the air shatters with the arrival of Cavill, last shard of Craptown.
Whew. Hey, babe.
Super-Cavill demolishes Warlord Dude before he can shoot Amy, establishing that any plan hinging on firing a gun before Super-Cavill can pulverize your insides is doomed to failure. Interior LexCorp offices / used electronics store, Metropolis. Super-Cavill's reckless foreign policy has spurred Congress into action. Congresswoman Holly Hunter finds a golden ticket that gives her an audience with Jesse Eisenberg.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Luther.
Oh, please. Mr. Luther was my father, and the cool, interesting, menacing villain was also my father. I, on the other hand, am a sentient face punch.
So, how can I help you with this, deal with the Super-Cavill?
Allow me to import a big rock of kryptonite and give me Michael Shannon's corpse from last movie and full access to his alien spaceship. And don't supervise me or at any time check on what the fuck I'm up to.
Treat my colleague like he's a drooling infant, that's a deal.
Interior Amy Adams' apartment. Amy Adams is having a bath, keeping her boobs just out of view when Henry Cavill comes home.
Wait, we're living together as Lois and Clark, but everybody knows that Super-Cavill and Lois are a thing? Do we not give a shit about my secret identity more? Wow, oh, hey, boobs.
They fuck, and presumably Henry pulls out and nearly perforates the bathroom wall. Interior the Ben cave. Ben takes a break from his dead parent dreams to do some bat computer shit with butler Jeremy Irons.
Damn it! Someone's smuggling in kryptonite to kill Super-Cavill. And that's my plan! I'm gonna fuck those guys up or hire them, I haven't decided yet.
So, who decided the cornerstone of this new Justice League franchise should be old busted up Batman? With a post-alcoholic divorced dad bod who can't seem to bend at the waist. Seriously, you move like a He-Man doll. Interior Daily Planet. The Daily Planet staff are standing around arguing.
Look, damn it, Lawrence, look, we need to do a story on the Batfleck. Apparently, people need to be told about this highly stylized vigilante crusade that's been going on for decades and has its own custom bat signal.
Why would we do a story on Gotham City? It's halfway across the country.
Actually, it's right over there.
The trouble is that Gotham is studying as close as downtown Los Angeles, another part of downtown Los Angeles. And I guess Paradise Island is way over by Long Beach. Where the fuck did this happen?
As far as I know, the only reason for this huge continuity fucking decision is so that the bat signal in Gotham could be seen in Metropolis by someone with telescopic vision.
Interior fancy LexCorp function thing. Ben learns that the smuggled kryptonite connects to Jesse Eisenberg at the precise instant he gets invited to Jesse Eisenberg's data fortress for a social event, since it is the second Monday in pretty fucking convenient Tober.
Hello, guests. I'm so quirky and manic. Well, look at this. Henry Cavill meets Ben Affleck. Of course. Why should I care? Henry is some schlub reporter, right? Not that he's made any effort to develop a Clark Kent persona, but still.
Pleased to meet you, Ben. So I think your city's superhero is a lawless murdering asshole who endangers innocent lives. What do you say to that?
Yeah, well, I think your city superhero is a lawless murdering asshole who endangers innocent lives. So there.
You know, arguments are usually more compelling when people take opposite sides of an issue.
Fine. Let's just go about our business. I'm here covering sports or something.
Ben tries to steal some data from Jesse, but his spy gizmo is taken by Gal Gadot.
I'm sorry, I did not have this marked. This is too encrypted for me, but you can have it. There's an embarrassing selfie of me in there that I need to steal back, because that's how digital files work.
No problem. If I find it, I'll deduce your email address out of thin air and send it over. Wait, don't tell me. Is it Satine Tights 1975 at yahoo.pi?
Meanwhile, Henry sees someone in trouble on CNN and flies halfway around the world to rescue her.
Thanks, Super-Cavill. You do realize there are individual people in mortal danger every second of every day somewhere on Earth, right? If you only rescue people on TV, then aren't you implicitly handing moral authority over to the media, abdicating your personal responsibilities behind a smokescreen of perception bias, which...
This looks like a job for Super-Cavill! Yes, everyone laying adoring hands on me. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yes. Uh-oh.
Oh, not again. Interior the Ben cave. Ben begins decrypting Jesse's data and exterior desert compound somewhere.
Wait, where are we? Why do I need a coat over my bat armor? Is this another dream? Who am I fighting? Should anyone care about any of this? What the fuck now? There's flying beasties and Super-Cavill is killing and...
Warner Brothers is another fucking shit plan, and you've got to save them.
Interior Ben cave. The data finishes decrypting.
What the hell was that? Did Future Flash interrupt a bad dream? Or was it a glimpse of the future? Is Batman a precog now? Why are we being so fucking obtuse about everything?
In the data, Ben finds some teaser trailers and a photo of Wonder Woman and the Howling Commandos. Plus, he gets to reveal Location 12, the docks. Exterior Gotham docks. The Batfleck finds the absolute tallest goddamn thing he can to stand on, so that he can put a tracker on a truck. Something he could have achieved on the ground.
Excellent! Now I can stealthily trace them to wherever they... Fuck that! Go chase the arm!
The Batfleck straight up bat murders the bat fuck out of a bunch of bad guys with his Smashmobile. They can smash through walls and trucks and ocean freighters, but not Super-Cavill.
The bat is dead. Quit now.
Damn. So I guess you're gonna throw my car into the sun now, along with my suit, equipment, and secret lair. After you stop those criminals firing military-grade weapons in every direction.
And the answers are nope and fuck that. I'm curious though, why do you even bother branding people to die in prison when you're clearly fine with massacring them in the streets?
Oh, that's Rich, the guy who hovers over flood victims while checking the serifs of their S symbol is gonna lecture me on branding? Tell me, do you bleed?
Look, asshole. Aw, shit. Amy Adams just broke a nail in Kazakhstan. I gotta go!
Wait, I'm not done. What about excessive perspiration? Runny nose? How about anal leakage? You ever deal with that? Ask for a friend.
Interior congressional hearing. With Amy's nail tended to, Super-Cavill arrives dramatically while glared at by legless Scoot McNairy.
Look, sorry I dropped that building on you during the prologue, dude.
Oh, I hate you so much, Super-Cavill. I wrote graffiti on your statue. And I also hate Affleck, who saved my life, so I graffiti all over the checks he sends me. I'm so full of hate and graffiti.
Yeah. So, hi, everyone. Thanks for this opportunity to offer a stirring defense of the ideals and values that make Super-Cavill such an enduring hero.
And he does precisely none of that.
Super-Cavill, you must answer for the, that's odd. How did this, jar of pee get in here?
Well, this certainly isn't a suspicious pause that would spur me to X-ray vision everything inside.
What is the payoff taking so long.
At least this gives me a moment to mentally review my shopping list for next week. Let's see. Eggs, cottage cheese.
The entire building explodes, brutally flash-searing Holly and Scoot and Jesse's assistant, who really got quite the rewarding part, didn't she? Into so much sloppy hamburger.
Oh, yeah, and ground beef. Almost forgot. Yeah.
Exterior Henry Cavill's grim, dark dreamscape. Seeking refuge from a world where Nancy Grace hates him. Henry has a dream where he sees Kevin Costner? What?
Surprise. Look, Henry, sometimes doing has unintended bad consequences. Creating beloved characters can lead to wretchedly awful movies. For example, really, I'm not telling you anything Diane Lane couldn't, but gotta have more dream sequences. Oh, yeah.
There's sure a lot of fucking dream sequences for a movie that skips over key moments like Lex Luthor learning everybody's secret identity.
Exterior Affleck estate.
Well, luckily, when I demolished half that getaway truck with the Smashmobile, I missed my bat beacon by 2 centimeters. I traced it and stole the kryptonite. So yes, I almost fucked my own plan. But it was worth it for the chance to drive straight through a guy's face.
Then I presume it's almost time for the big murder battle. Did you know Superman Batman stories used to be called World's Finest? I see now why we didn't use that title.
My people were hunters, Jeremy. So, like all great hunters, I'm gonna go around in the open with a huge fucking spotlight.
Ben puts on his live-action Lego Batman outfit, stashes his best weapon 500 yards away, turns on the bat signal, and waits.
Sure would be funny if someone chose the exact same night to send Super-Cavill to kill me.
Interior invisible commercial airplane. Gal Gadot gets an email from Ben with all the teaser trailers. And since we're ramping things up for the big SmackDown finale, we drop everything to watch them.
I'm Flash, but not the one from TV, because people actually enjoy that version.
I'm Aquaman, Lord of the Sea, owner of countless memes. Oh yeah.
And I'm some scientist guy working on weird equipment with a torso on a wall and stuff. And now there's some black pulsy cube thing, and now it's merging with that torso and becoming something or whatever. Oh, look, we could have gone with Black Lightning.
Oh, that's all? Guess the world isn't quite ready to think about Green Lantern again.
Just then, the news reports that the Kryptonian ship is getting all zappy and shit. She deplanes.
Good thing I have my Wonder Gadot armor on and sword stashed in my carry-on baggage.
Yeah, exterior LexCorp, helipad on roof. Cue 1980s haunted house comedy Lex Luthor theme. Amy Adams is delivered prisoner to Jesse by Callan Mulvey. Remember him? It's totally fine if you don't.
Don't be too smirky, Jesse. I've spent all my time since the opening scene determining that this special bullet used by Callan came from LexCorp. You are behind everything.
Yes. In the scene, I made my whole plan anyway, so hooray for you accomplishing nothing. This is all my plan to get Batfleck to kill Super-Cavill, which is why my men shot at Batfleck and tried to keep the kryptonite from him. You see, man must defeat God and other undergraduate philosophy bullshit. It all started when my father beat me, because this movie is just for fun and not to be taken too seriously.
And Will's a factory to a street urchin.
No, I need to talk to Super-Cavill, so off to the roof with you!
He chucks Amy off the roof. Sure enough, Super-Cavill rescues Amy and then confronts Jesse.
Greetings! I've kidnapped Diane Lane, and in 1 hour she'll be killed, unless you kill the Batfleck. Yes, my plan that moments ago relied on you pinpointing Amy's location in seconds from wherever on Earth you happen to be, now relies on you not doing the exact same thing with Diane.
Damn. How'd you know my super locating power only works on women I'm boning? I could still use the power to search the city with my super speed and X-ray vision, which one could argue is a more heroic option than murder.
It's the title of the damn movie. Dude, just fucking do it.
Exterior Affleck Estate, the big showdown. Super-Cavill flies in and then dramatically lands so as to piss away the advantage of flight.
Dude, I've been standing out here in the rain for like half an hour.
Yeah, thanks for giving me a few moments to explain the situation, Ben. When did I learn that? Yeah, fuck it. The crucial thing you need to know is
The Batfleck immediately crypto shoots Super-Cavill and no, smashy, more fight. Oh, sorry. The Batfleck shoots Super-Cavill with a bunch of regular weapons that do fuck all, then shoots him with his kryptonite gun and immediately goes in for no wrong. There's more fight. Sorry. He immediately fucks around uselessly until Super-Cavill gets his powers back. Then Crypto shoots him again and from his belt grabs his handy crypto knife. Oh, not yet. That's lots more smash. Sorry, grabs a bathroom sink and keeps fucking around until he can reach his unwieldy, oversized crypto spear. And can we move forward now, please? Yeah, okay, cool.
Finally, now you die.
save Martha.
Why did you say Martha? Why that name? Seriously, who would use their mom's proper first name in that situation instead of just save my mom? But oh well, our moms have the same name, so forget everything I said the past 2 hours. We are best fucking friends forever now.
Holy fuck, the Talking Raccoon movie made better use of a dead mother issue than we did.
Activate team up mode. Jeremy Irons just pulled Diane Lane's location out of his ass, so I'll go save her while you deal with the Kryptonian ship. Since she has only minutes to live, I'll change my entire outfit first.
The Batfleck takes the bat plane to where Diane Lane is being held.
Hey, Jeremy, before I go in there and kill everyone, would you check their mother's name real quick?
Querying the Interpol database now, they're mostly Russian goons, so lots of Katyas and Olgas. There is one Maria. I hope that isn't a problem.
No, pretty good. It's time.
The Batfleck charges in and bat slaughters a fuckload of goons, including guys already defeated, before finishing off Callan Mulvey with a mangled Dark Knight Returns reference. Diane Lane is saved. Exterior Metropolis at the Kryptonian ship. Super-Cavill arrives, thus giving his first ever fuck about what anyone's doing with the giant spaceship full of dangerous alien tech and lethal substances and...
Yes, all right. Look, what final sniveling, bitch-faced, whiny-ass plan do you have in store for me, Jesse?
Yeah. Turns out the ship gives absolute control to anyone who can fool its one and only security checkpoint. And it speaks English, which has allowed me to create Doomsday. What a complete surprise. It's got DNA from Michael Shannon and me, which has naturally created an enormous poop golem.
You're pretty sure it's a cave troll.
Shut up! It's awesome. Because nothing is better than final fight against a brand new enemy that's had utterly no buildup as a threat, devoid of any character or personality, right?
What were you gonna do with this uncontrollable inbred Hulk if Batfleck had killed me?
Super-Cavill and giant turd poop monster begin fighting. They fight and fly into space and fight more. The president of the USA fires nukes at them, which quasi-corpsify Henry and send turd poop monster crashing to the ground.
Must blind audience. Arr.
Turd poop monster begins regenerating in a massive burst of lightning. Well, it's either that or Flash made another sneak cameo by jizzing all over the camera with his orange Speed Force infused spunk. It's about even odds which of those actually happened.
Gotta lower turd poop monster back to my deserted estate. Even though Anderson Cooper has helpfully informed us that the entire downtown area is 1,000,000,000% deserted and totally free of bystanders.
Meanwhile, I, back in Gotham with no fucking clue what's happening, have realized we need the cryptosphere. I'll dive down to retrieve it from the water I just threw it into. Must restore net effect on plot to 0.
The Batfleck lures turd poop monster back to Gotham and promptly gets his ass handed to him.
Oh, about to get fragged. Unless someone saves me, my forearms might not be quite enough protection. Damn, I'm gonna get my ticket punched while waiting for... Shit.
Cue Wild Stallions Wonder Gadot theme.
Ha! I'm here to save the day and maybe provide one tiny scrap of validation for this shitty movie's existence.
Super-Cavill heals up and rejoins the fight. He and Wonder Gadot trade mighty blows with Turd Poop Monster. Epic struggle busts the film's projection equipment, so it only shows gray black blobs with giant orange flares for like 10 solid minutes.
Yeah, I'll be over here if anyone needs me.
Wait. In the mayhem, I've managed to hear Amy Adams' weak, futile tapping from below. She's found a spear that I really should have thought to find myself.
So really all I ever achieve in this whole fucking movie is cue Super-Cavill to show up?
Yep.
Damn, I'm Jimmy Olsen's signal watch for the vagina.
Wonder Gadot uses her lasso on Turd Poop Monster, and Batfleck does some fucking thing we're supposed to pretend is worth a shit, while Super-Cavill grabs the crypto spear.
Quick, grab my lasso and give me the spear. I'll skewer Doomsday.
Fuck that! This is supposed to be my sequel. I'm going to spear Doomsday, even though I'm the only other person here vulnerable to kryptonite.
Super-Cavill stabs Turd Poop Monster, who stabs Super-Cavill right back, and they both die. Small child's birthday party in 5th row. Catatonic. Interior prison later. Jesse Eisenberg is convicted on multiple counts of pretentious monologues and sentenced to conforming to established continuity in the form of getting his head shaved.
Huh? So I have 2 plans to kill Super-Cavill, and one of them worked. I achieved my only stated goal. I would be happy if DC characters were allowed to have that emotion.
Exterior epilogue. Super-Cavill is given a full slow-mo military funeral, featuring a custom casket and "Sorry we nuked you" wreath. We see the Super Memorial has new graffiti done in the exact same style as Scoot's graffiti, and the graffiti by Joker on Dead Robin's costume surely didn't miss that crucial detail shown for 1 second in Near Total Darkness.
So, funerals for Henry and Super-Cavill, huh? Why are we still keeping his identity secret anyway?
Mostly to make it more awkward when we have to explain why reporter Henry is alive again. Meanwhile, it's time to inform the Justice League to compete with Marvel's cinematic universe.
Sure, I'll find us a couple flashlights and we can compete with the sun, too.
Yes, it looks grim indeed for the Man of Steel. But is this truly the end of Super-Cavill?
The Justice League cast is announced.
Oh, duh.
End. Fade in. Interior fancy restaurant. Super top secret Black Ops government agent Viola Davis meets with a bunch of fancy military men after having ordered every dead animal on the menu.
Super-Cavill is dead. By the way, spoilers for the movie that came out 5 months ago, in case the next Super-Cavill turns out to be evil and I have assembled a team of villainous metahumans to do my bidding.
Cool. What are their powers?
Well, one guy can shoot really good.
Okay. That's a start, I guess. What else?
Woman is good with the power to look good in tiny, tiny booty shorts. And one guy has a boomerang.
I'm leaving.
Wait. Just watch these jarring flashbacks. They'll explain everything.
Exterior flashback. Will Smith is walking down a dangerous alley with his daughter when they're suddenly stopped by the Batfleck.
I'm here to arrest you, Will. I don't want to do this in front of your daughter.
Really? Because it seems you deliberately cornered me while I was with my daughter with the express intent of putting her in harm's way, in an alley similar to the one your parents are gunned down in, no less. Give me one good reason why I should have surrendered to you.
Ah, I see. You haven't heard that I fucking murder people now.
He shows Will the warehouse scene from BBS.
Oh, well, in that case.
Will Smith surrenders. Exterior Arkham Asylum, another flashback. Psychiatrist Margot Robbie is trying to treat the mascara Jim Carrey, Jared Leto. Can't hear you,
Tell
Margot.
me, Jared, how did you feel after falling into that vat of tattoo needles?
Haha, that I'm never going to work retail ever again.
You're funny, Mr. J. I'm now in love with you, even though you look like Miley Cyrus without makeup. I'll also throw away my entire career to break you out of prison and go swimming in a tub of moose semen.
Did we seriously just plow through Paul Denny's Mad Love in the span of a Twix commercial? Wait, did you say moose semen? Jared torments and abuses Margot. So does his character. Oh, I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to give a performance that's really, really bad.
How bad?
Jesse Eisenberg from Batman vs. Superman, but with the quirkiness dialed up to fucking 11.
No!
Margot is transformed into a hooker, and they go on a crime spree to kill as many rap artists as possible, but sadly don't get to Macklemore before they're stopped by the Batfleck. And Margot Robbie gets water punched.
Get water punched?
Exterior, another flashback. Holy fuck. Jai Courtney is a grungy, drunken, low-life scumbag. He's also Captain Moon.
I'm a master back robber thanks to the power of boomerangs. Wait, so I'm an Aussie with a boomerang fetish. Will is a street thug who's good at killing people, and Margot's a trailer park stripper. Oh, winning now is a Hispanic person who's a gangbanger and a Japanese person who's a master sword fighter, and will hit the stereotype bingo.
And he's Captain Flash.
Wait, are all these flashbacks being introduced with Scott Pilgrim style graphics? Did the editor just tell us film he was making halfway through post-production?
Interior, military conference room. Viola Davis is meeting with a room of slightly different fancy military men.
Super-Cavill is dead. BTW, spoilers for a movie that came out 5 months ago. In case Super-Cavill turns out to be an evil, I have assembled a team of villainous metahumans to do my bidding.
Are you really explaining the plot of the movie a second time?
Yes, but this time I am introducing Cara Delevingne, who is a real-life magical witch with witchy nightcrawler powers whose origin we explain. Oh, God, she got another flashback.
This is your team? An evil Super-Cavill would massacre them all in seconds. Why are you spending taxpayer money on you?
Good point. If only a national disaster would suddenly arise so I could demonstrate my team's effectiveness.
Preferably a disaster that isn't a direct result of you assembling this team, making it entirely your fault. Say, how do you control Kara anyway?
I have a magical witch heart inside this box, and I also got my number 2 guy, Joe Kinnaman, here to fall in love with her. He watches Kara's every move so she can never act against me.
And Joe Kinnaman falls asleep.
Great. My entire plan is foiled by an Ambian. Damn it.
Kara becomes evil witch Kara and awakens her the destroyer armor from Thor, ancient witch brother, who we will call Little Stevie. Yes, his name is Little Stevie now.
Little Stevie. As long as Viola has my heart, I'm weak. So I'll need you to turn everybody into mindless drone soldiers and help me construct a doomsday weapon powered by by my awkward hula dancing.
Yes, my sister. Wait, did you say hula dancing? That sounds like 8 different kinds of ridiculous, but okay, big sis.
Interior, Guantanamo Bay. Joel assembles Will, Margot, Jai, and the rest of the squad.
I'm Diablo. I have the power of poorly choosing to get a face tattoo. Also, I'm Johnny Storm.
And I'm some crocodile monster or something. My powers are quietly decorated the background I'll ever see them in.
All right, that looks like everybody. So your mission is to,
Oh, sorry. So wait, surely you saved the best for last. I'm Slipknot, and I have the incredible power of rope-assisted climbing. I suppose we should cut to my flashback. Hey, wait. Why does my copy of the script end right after the sentence?
His head explodes.
Oh, right. Everyone's got a bomb in their neck. So if yeah, right. Everyone's got a bomb in their neck. So if you try to run away, you die. Just in case the Escape from New York parallels weren't obvious enough. Good movie.
Exterior, New Chicago, Yorkopolis. The DC universe has so many fictional cities. I'm surprised there's any room left for America. The Suicide Squad takes a helicopter into the city, which evil Kara has turned into Raccoon City.
All right, guys, our mission is to extract a high-value target, which will turn out to be Viola in a twist that didn't really need to be a twist, but we're kind of short on twists, so twist.
But who's that Asian broad who's dressed up like an anime blow-up doll?
That's Karen Fukuhara. She has a soul-stealing sword and perhaps the most interesting backstory of us all, but will turn out to be a total non-factor, so just forget she's even here.
And Karen Fukuhara is wallpaper.
Our enemy is based at the massive pillar of the light towering over the city, just like the Avengers and the new Ghostbusters and the last TMNT. Actually, you know what? Let's have a great big crossover where we all team up to fight a really big pillar of light. That'll be fucking put asses in seats.
Then their plane lands by apparently shooting itself down, and the squad wanders into the Upside Down.
It appears Kara has sent her oily, cancer-ridden parkour zombies after us. Luckily, they can't be killed with bullets.
We're being attacked by faceless goons in rubber suits sent by an evil witch. What is this, the Power Rangers?
Everyone, we need to make this fight scene as bland and as boring as possible. Use as many static shots as you can. Give no impression of how you're fighting as a group. And for the love of God, don't do anything more interesting than stab them.
Will goes all Big Willie style on the cancer zombies, while Adewale, Jai, Joel, and Jay are about as useful as a fifth asshole.
And I killed some of them with a bat!
If only we had brought along the fucking LA Dodgers, then Mongo and I wouldn't have had to do most of this work.
Then the team finds himself wandering into the movie's trailer.
Whoa! What the shit is happening?
We've entered the part of the city that contains all the reshoot footage to make the movie appear, but not as grim, dark, and joyless as BVS. Oh, Radford, quick, Margot, bend over and steal something.
You betcha!
She sells millions of cosplay outfits and Hot Topic merch.
Excellent. Quickly, Will. Say something catchy set to annoying on the nose pop music.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
The other members of the squad also get to demonstrate how interesting and crucial they are to the town. I'm just kidding. We focus on Margot some more instead. Interior, a flashback wrapped in a flashback dipped in flashback dress. Pre-insane Margot stands with Jared on a catwalk above a vat of boiling horse semen. Really? Another flashback? Is it just me, or could we delete all the Joker scenes and it wouldn't have the slightest impact on the plot?
It's almost as if the Joker was shoehorned in for marketing purposes in order to shamelessly cash in on all the good faith Heath version built up.
How dare you bring up that far better performance? If you love me, you'll fling yourself into that Joker flying semen.
If I do it, will it end this flashback?
God, I hope so. She does, and Jared leaps after her. The semen melts their clothes while somehow exfoliating their skin. Interior, Viola Davis's bunker. The team shows up to extract Viola.
Finally, now I want you to get me the fuck out of here before Kara destroys the city.
But aren't you going to make us go stop Kara? Isn't this the whole reason why you assembled the Suicide Squad? To stop dangerous many-humans like her?
Fuck that shit! I'd rather satisfy or selfishly get my ass to safety instead, but first, I'll murder all my loyal assistants because they won't shut up about how much better Assault on Arkham is.
I guess that means we're not going with the comics interpretation of Amanda Waller as world's smoothest intelligence agent.
No, but this Dustcoat Arrow's interpretation of inhuman piece of shit.
Enough chit-chat. We need to walk Viola to the escape helicopter.
Wait, that was it? That was our entire mission? We had to walk Viola upstairs? You couldn't find anyone else who could escort her 30 feet?
But Jared steals their helicopter and rescues Margot. I've deactivated her neck bomb with hacking magic, so she's free.
Well, I'm hiring you to shoot Margot right in her... I'm hiring you to shoot Margot right in her clown face.
Cool, it's not like I care about her or anything. Sure, she's fit as fuck and her lipstick is smeared like she gave a dolphin a blowjob, but she means nothing to me.
Will shoots and Margot pretends to be shot, but she's just fooling like the lovable scamp she is.
I played dead because I somehow knew Will wouldn't shoot me. So long, sucker!
But Jared's plan is shot down and Margot joins the team again, rendering the last 6 minutes totally fucking pointless.
I am a highly respected actress, and what have I done to deserve this? I give up.
She gets captured by cancer zombies. And Will crashes the crashed helicopter and finds a phone book sized dossier on Kara.
Joel, you fucker! Why did you tell us Kara was an immortal death machine that you seduced with your way?
Wait, are we to believe you actually read that entire 5,000-page binder in 1.3 seconds?
Turns out my primary metahuman power is speed reading. Well, I'm off to the reshoot bar to get shit-faced.
The rest of us are coming with you. Joel can still blow our heads off, but what the hell?
I'm a disciplined government agent who's here of her own free will, but I'm also spontaneously abandoning the mission. Miller time! Ha ha! I don't have beer, but I have vodka.
She crushes a beer can against her head and steals its soul. Interior reshoot bar. The Suicide Squad drowns out all the screams of the city citizens getting murdered by evil Kara with hard liquor.
I'm pretty sure 2 hours into the movie is way too late to start the group bonding.
With Viola gone and Car out of control, I've decided to destroy my bomb activation app despite it being my only phone of saving the world. And why am I such an idiot? You guys are free to go.
Jai Courtney bolts.
It's okay, there's nobody important left. Wow, this is actually a decent little scene where we all get to interact. Hopefully it won't be spoiled by...
Another goddamn flashback.
Turns out, I accidentally killed my wife and kids with my flame powers.
Why the hell would a woman want to be with a dude covered in tattoos who could flip out and kill her at any moment?
Yeah, what kind of dumbass would be stupid enough to be with a guy like that?
All right, I'm back to help you guys stop Kara and rescue Viola, even though this goes completely against my established character. And that's the extent of my help.
Adewale, Kinoe, Agbaji, and Karen Fukuhara were also in this scene, allegedly. Interior Kara's evil train station of doom.
You're too late, puny mortals. Witness as I destroy humanity with the whip. Followed by the nene.
This would be a hell of a time for one of those Justice League jerks to get off their asses and help.
Apparently, this isn't taking place in Gotham, Central City, Metropolis, or the ocean, so those guys don't give a solitary fuck.
I will now destroy you and seduce you with my visions of what you want. Yes, come on, step up, baby. Will you dream about killing the Batfleck instead of being with your daughter?
Wow, I'm an asshole.
Margot, you dream about settling down with Jared as a housewife. I don't remember how the electric slide goes, but I'm gonna just pretend. Anyway, lasered all his tattoos because he works at a boring desk job or something?
So basically the fantasy every hoe imagines with her pimp. Gotcha.
Perfect. Oh, and Jay, you're in a role where you're just not a huge douchebag. Oh my God, there goes hair.
Yes. Yes.
And Jay, you wish to have unflamed royal your family.
No, must resist. Happiness. Wake up, everybody. It's a trick. We can't let Carl stop us. We're a family.
What? Since when? Didn't we just meet today and spend all this time either taunting or annoying each other? How the hell are we a family?
Come on, Will. Don't you remember that time we worked together to break out of that space prison?
That was Guardians of the Galaxy, dude.
Well, what about that time you gave Margot your mask so she wouldn't suffocate to death?
That was also Guardians of the Galaxy, bro.
Well, what about that time a tank launched me up into the air and Will caught me and a car broke our fall?
That was Furious 6, man.
Fuck! I'm going to atone for my crime by sacrificing myself, so...
He becomes Fire Hulk and blows himself up with little Stevie.
Now it's time for our fight scene.
The squad try to shoot and stab Evil Kara.
Okay, this is really embarrassing. I have an unlimited cosmic power, and then I'm trying to just sword fight you people.
You're embarrassed? The Suicide Squad comic was famous for its political and social commentary, and I'm trying to shoot a demonic belly dancer.
Evil Kara magically steals their weapons.
Maybe you should have done that like earlier instead of spending 5 minutes getting repeatedly stabbed and shot in the face.
It's too late, fools. I am this close to triggering my doomsday weapons with awkward pelvic gyrations because Macarena. But I will offer you all one last chance to join me instead of just murdering you all.
I accept. I'll be your senior beautician. My specialty's eyebrows.
That's a low blow, Margot. You've
I don't break hearts, honey. I steal them.
She gets at Kara's heart.
My teleporting power would have been really coming in handy right now. Ooh, shoot. Oh, oops. I forgot how to use it.
She loses all motor control in and around the hip area. The team blows up her doomsday machine and crushes her heart, killing her.
Good work, team. And yes, I'm still alive. And yes, I'm sending you all right the fuck back to Belle Reve, because I still am a grade A plus mega cunt.
Damn, screwed over by the government. Wait, was this meant to be political commentary?
Interior Belle Reve. Hey, gents. Turns out I'm still alive too, because of course I'm still alive. I'm here to spring Margot.
I've escaped to freedom with my domestic abuser. Yay.
Credits roll. Jared Leto gets third billing, despite only being in the movie for 7 minutes. End. Interior post-credit scene. Viola meets with midlife crisis era Ben Affleck.
Well, Ben, in the wake of your fiasco, Super-Cavill seems my Suicide Squad has saved the universe. The DC universe, that is. All it takes is a little bit of fun and a splash of ugly neon pastel colors, and everyone will forgive your movie's massive flaws and horrible editing.
Thanks, bye. Now, if you don't mind, I'll turn the scene into a teaser for Justice League.
What? Wait, wasn't the entirety of Batman vs. Superman already just one big teaser for the Justice League movie?
Fuck.
End. Fade in. Interior new Marvel-esque DC animated title sequence. And if you think this is the only thing this movie will lift from the MCU, oh boy, are you in for a surprise. Interior the Louvre, grim dark present. Gal Gadot works as the most well-dressed curator ever when she receives an old-timey photograph from the Batfleck.
Wow, this photo reminds me of the time flashback.
Interior Paradise Island, the past. The entire place is inhabited by warrior women in Xena outfits who are being trained in the ancient art of leaping into the air in slow motion, shooting arrows, and then landing at regular speed. Young Gal is a scrappy little runt who can't wait to learn how to wreck some fools.
Soon I too will be taught how to effortlessly murder people.
No, Gal. As your mother and queen of the Amazons, I forbid you from learning the deadly combat skills our entire culture is based on.
I really want to learn. Please, let Auntie Robin teach me.
Yeah, come on, sis. She's adorable. She's even wearing little kid-size murder bracelets.
Oh, all right. But hey, wait a minute. Why do we all sound Israeli?
Because adult Gal can't do any accents other than her own. She's basically the new Schwarzenegger.
Robin teaches young Gal how to be a killing machine.
A female-empowered killing machine. It's about time women were equally represented as being superhuman psychopaths.
Hey, if there are no men on this island, where did I come from?
I molded you out of clay and Zeus breathed life into you.
That sounds even more ridiculous than the stork story. But given I am a dumb kid and I will never be exposed to dissenting opinion, I will believe this well into adulthood.
That's the spirit. But then the god of war, Ares, corrupted mankind and killed all the gods. However, Zeus left us this badass god killer sword to stop Ares when he returns. Only a true gangsta can wield the sword.
Hold my beer.
Young Gal grows up to be Gal Gadot, kicker of all the asses. She has to face off against top warrior Robin and accidentally throws a Hadouken at her.
What? Hold it, I'll use my crown. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, gotta have that. Suffering Sapphire nearly killed Dante Robin. Wait, how was I able to make energy blasts with my wrist? Clay can't do that. I'm starting to think that maybe the story Connie told me was squirrel.
She runs off. Gal broods on a cliff when she witnesses Chris Pine's fighter plane crash in the water. She saves him.
Thanks. Are you a mermaid?
No, but our relationship will play out like a movie about a little one, though.
Suddenly, German soldiers arrive looking for Chris, and they battle the Amazons.
Come, woman. Our years of hand-to-hand combat training and expert archery skills will make short work of this. Oh, fuck.
They're easily shot to death. But the Amazons win the day by being totally fucking badass slow-motion jumpers. And because the Germans are really horrible shots, we're talking clinically blind stormtrooper level horribleness. Robin is fatally wounded, saving Gal.
Why are you just standing there like a moron?
She dies.
Connie?
Chris, this is all your fault. Tell us why you're here.
No.
He gets lassoed of truth.
All right, I'm a World War I spy for the British, and I stole mustard gas formula from the Germans. Oh, and being tied up gives me a major chubby. Okay, so stop.
Ares must be responsible for this world war. I must stop him.
No, Gal, I forbid it. You will stay here and be a candy-ass pacifist like the rest of us.
Bitch, I'm Wonder Woman.
Gal Spider-Mans her way into a tower and steals her own costume, along with a lasso of truth, a vibranium shield, and the God-Killer sword.
Now, I just have to get Chris and whoa, dude, you're naked. What a skinny little thing.
Oh, you mean my watch?
Call your penis a watch? Males are strange.
They prepare to leave the island, but Connie approaches.
You can't stop me, Mom. No. So if there's anything I need to know, it's like maybe who my real dad is or how I have magic god powers, now would be a good time.
Nope. I'm a terrible mother.
I'm not gonna argue.
Gal and Chris set sail on the SS Awkward Sexual Tension.
So I guess we're going to sleep together.
Wow, you Amazonians sure move fast.
I meant sleep next to each other with our clothes on. Come on, dude. No way are we getting to bone. You are literally the first man I've ever met. What kind of message would that send to all the girls in the audience?
That you were raised in a society that didn't shame women for wanting some strange out of wedlock?
Oh. Well, when you put it that way.
Chris Pine continues to undo his pants.
But let's wait until the second act after I've saved you a couple more times.
Will you bring the lasso?
There's no way we're doing it without the lasso.
All right.
Exterior Grimdark London.
It is very important that I get this mustard gas formula to my boss. David Doulis. Post haste. People will die with every second I waste.
Then let's go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not with you dressed like a gender-swapped Conan, we're not. Let's go on a shopping spree.
Why don't I just change clothes by spinning in a circle?
Because you've still got almost 60 years before that becomes one of your superpowers.
They meet up with the comic relief, Rebel Wilson. Oh my God. Lucy, are you there?
Lucy, are you home?
What? No, I'm clearly the Kat Dennings.
Just as long as you're not the Alex Bornstein. And if you get that reference without looking it up, you have my sympathies.
Gal dresses up as Carmen Sandiego and follows Chris into an alley where they are surrounded by German spies. Oh no!
Gal, stay behind me so I can protect your frail, dainty female body.
Bitch, I'm Wonder Woman.
She kicks their asses into the stratosphere.
But I punched one of them, so like we're basically equals.
Iron Man 2 called him once and hopes we got more use out of the scene than it did.
Interior British War Room. David Thewlis is trying to convince the government how epic his mustache is. And Gal enters.
I gave a woman I do declare.
All higher brain functions melt like ice cream in a furnace.
Chris, how dare you bring an attractive woman around all these old farts? You know Viagra hasn't been invented yet.
Sir, I discovered that evil scientist Elena Anaya is making deadly mustard gas for evil German General Danny Huston.
Wait, did you say Danny Huston? He's always the main villain. He could be our Ares. I mean, who else could it be?
David Thewlis looks in random direction and whistles.
If I don't violently kill Danny with my murder sword, millions will die.
The old stuffy British wankers don't want us to go to the front, but I'll sneak you in with the help of my quirky friends.
I'm a con man. I'm the token bear.
Oh, God.
I'm an alcoholic sniper who suffers from severe PTSD, but don't worry, at a crucial moment, I will heroically make a near impossible shot and thereby contribute to. Haha, nope, I'm useless.
And I am a Native American with a big hat. That is literally the extent of my character. Gal and her howling commandos head to the front. Exterior war-torn Europe.
Oh no, I must feed all these starving people we're passing by.
No time, keep moving.
But this man is drowning. I don't know, I must save him.
He probably beats his wife. Fuck him.
Passing a wooden soldier. Oh, okay, this dude I can totally save.
That asshole has body lice. He's doomed. You can't save everyone, Gal.
But can't I at least try?
The fact that you are even asking that already makes you 9,000 times better than Super-Cavill.
Exterior, no man's land.
Okay, it's going to take us about 16 years to get around this battlefield, so we better get a move on.
What? I can't wait that long to murder someone. I'm going into no man's land.
Gal, you can't. No man can. Oh, okay. For a second, I totally forgot all the incredible superhuman things I've seen you do because you're Wonder Woman.
Damn right, bitch.
Gal reveals her costume for the first time and murders the ever-living shit out of some crowds with slow motion and some mildly cartoony CGI. Then they liberate a town of soon-to-be dead people. Thank you, strange lady in the metal pajamas. Gal and Chris celebrate by going to Boomtown.
Please, somebody wash me, please.
Interior, the Huston and the High Castle. Gal and Chris infiltrate a fancy German banquet. Chris approaches evil poison doctor Elena Anaya.
What is with the tiny phantom of the opera mask you are wearing?
I'm so glad you asked. You see, in the comics, my backstory is...
I don't care. Show me where you make your murder gas.
You piss off, you fake Kirk.
She leaves. Gal walks in with the Godkiller sword tucked inside the back of her dress with the blade tucked between her butt cheeks.
You know it. It must have buns of steel, like literally. Now, to impale Danny in front of all these people and single-handedly end the war.
No, Gal, you can't. We need him to lead us to the gas. Only then will the war end.
While you were mansplaining, Danny used the gas on that town soon-to-be dead people, and now they are dead. This is what I get for letting you talk me out of my bloodlust. Men.
Interior German military base. Gal busts in and confronts Danny, but he snorts some cocaine mist that gives him super strength.
That venom formula won't save you. On guard!
Danny Huston is violently stabbed to death.
Oh well, that was easy. Wait, nothing happened. Why didn't the war end?
Because there is no Aries, gal. I just entertained your crazy delusions because you're insanely hot. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go needlessly sacrifice myself for dramatic reasons. Bye.
Greetings, gal. For I am Ares, the god of war, and now I'm not that traitor's jerk-off.
Thanks for revealing yourself to me so I can stab you in the face with my god killer sword.
But David trashes the sword. What?
Ha! That sword was just a dime store replica. You were the real god killer all along. Zeus was your daddy, which makes you a god, and only a god can kill another god. Wait, why am I telling her this story?
They fight. Rather cartoony CGI versions of them fight, but David binds Gal with his magneto powers.
And they said we couldn't work the bondage angle in. Join me, Gal. And together, we can end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy. Earth. Humans don't deserve you. You're too good for them.
But they have ice cream. I must save them. I need more Cherry Garcia.
Meanwhile, Chris is about to blow up the plane full of mustard gas while he's on it.
So a guy named Chris, playing a guy named Steve, gives a heartfelt goodbye to his true love moments before sacrificing himself in a German plane filled with bombs. All we're missing is an Infinity Stone and a Stan Lee cameo.
He explodes.
No! Why, Chris? I threw a fucking tank earlier and survived being exposed to mustard gas. Why didn't you just let me handle it?
Because men are fools, Gal. They wear skinny jeans, get face tattoos, and tweet "Kofifi" at 6 a.m. You've lost, Gal.
Bitch, I'm Wonder Woman.
Gal goes into a blind rage and she just, goddamn, she fucking massacres David, just obliterates the shit out of him. Like she's playing with all the cheat codes on. Dental records won't even identify. Soldiers on both sides instantly drop their weapons and start singing Kumbaya.
Great. Now we just need to undercut Chris's sacrifice by having him parachute out of the plane and survive. Wait, so he's actually for real dead? He's not going to pop up in the sequel Brainrush with the robotic arm? Well, that's a relief.
Interior the Louvre, grimdark present.
Oh, wow. That entire story was actually coherent with decent writing, likable characters, and scenes that didn't feel reshot and stitched together in editing. A bar so low it would make any other movie scene average, but elevates this one to insane epicness. And not only did I end World War I, but I also ended the shit streak that has been the DC Cinematic Universe movies. Now, where's my goddamn invisible plane?
Lacking an invisible plane, Gal just sort of leaps out of a window and floats away for some reason. End. Fade in. We begin with an old iPhone video of Super-Cavill taken by some kid named Billy.
Billy, huh? As in Billy Batson? Huh. Possible stealth intro of a classic DC character at the start of a movie. Oh, shit, end the scene. Cut right fucking now before he gets knifed by drug peddlers.
Exterior is super depressed city of Metro Gotham. Various newspapers have headlines about Super-Cavill being dead, so very, very dead. Giant, huge banners, which were a fucking windfall for some lucky printing company, commemorate the hero who is so utterly, completely dead that he gets second billing in the first scene of the movie. On a dark, murky rooftop, uncredited robber Holt McCallany is confronted by the Batfleck.
Stop right there, McCallany. You're gonna pay for that Mindhunter shit, which is the 3rd season. I watched the whole thing, and you fuckers just talked. You don't even murder anyone!
McCallany opens murky fire, but Batfleck darkly ensnares him and dangles him off the edge of the roof grimly.
Oh man, don't use my name too much. I'm uncredited for a reason. I don't want people to know.
Holt's fear of becoming an established DCU character draws an alien parademon. Batfleck traps it, but rather than be captured, it blows itself up.
So when the aliens explode, their blood goop makes a picture of 3 cubes. That's like if the dead priest at the end of the Da Vinci Code bled out a perfect recreation of the Mona Lisa. What the fuck? I must go.
What about me robbing that place and trying to kill you? You still care about that?
Clearly, I do not.
He fucks off. Over the credits, a montage establishes how the entire world totally fucking sucks since Super-Cavill got himself killed. Birthday balloons refuse to inflate, and puppies are strung out on meth. Also, some serious issues are raised as neo-Nazis beat up innocent ethnic shopkeepers in slow motion. And then those issues are completely fucking dropped. Interior England, the Old Bailey Courthouse. Mr. Batty?
I'm gonna blow up this courthouse and shoot all those people because, oh, ha ha ha, evil. Who will dare stop me?
But Wonder Gadot bursts through the door by just sliding forward real fast like a giant table hockey figurine.
And now I'm going to outrace bullets from a machine gun, zip all over a room inside 2 seconds. I have super speed now. It's not usually one of my powers.
He loses her super speed.
Shouldn't have said anything.
Exterior Oceanside Village, Iceland. Ben Affleck walks over cliffs towards the Icelandic village, which is on the ocean and is accessible by boat. But where would multi-billionaire Batfleck get his hands on a boat, am I right? Oh, and despite having no beard last scene, he now has tons of beard, implying he has been hiking all over the goddamn mountains for weeks, instead of just using a fucking boat. He enters the town and finds Jason Momoa.
My man, or my Batman. That's what I'm talking about. Everyone hear me call this guy Batman?
Wow, we're actually bringing in the suckiest super friend. Can I make a suggestion? Have you tried adding the to your super name? It really helped shift Batman from schlocky camp to grimdark pretentiousness. Let's try it. The Aquaman. Huh?
Yo, Holmes, smell you later.
He dives into the ocean. Interior apartment. Star Lab scientist Joe Morton returns home to find cyborg Ray Fisher brooding.
Ray, are you still moping about becoming half machine? You'd be dead otherwise. I know you have weird robot junk where your junk used to be, but...
Listen, Dad, I'm not the man I was, whoever that was, the person I used to be, that we never met, is no more. We have to accept the loss of the character we never learned the first thing about.
There must be some upside, though.
Well, I do spontaneously acquire new powers now and then. So I guess anytime the writers need a quick out, it can always be, hey, Cyborg, got a new power.
Interior jail. Ezra Miller goes to visit his uncredited jail dad, Billy.
Whoa. What part of uncredited don't you get? Move along, pal.
Interior Themyscira, mother box holding room. A mother box sits being guarded by dozens of Amazons, whose big takeaway from being gunned down by World War I soldiers was apparently to wear less armor.
How long have I been standing here with my bow fully drawn back? Hours, days. Someone report me missing or stolen.
But suddenly, the mother box gets all flashy, and a big tube of light announces the arrival of CGR and Hines.
Whoa! It is I, Steppenwolf. I was born when lightning struck a box of 1990s indie comics.
CG Iron begins fragging everyone, so Amazon Queen Connie Nielsen grabs the mother box.
My honor guard and I have prepared for this. Let us now fight CGRian one at a time while running away instead of defending as a united front.
Sadly, the Amazons' plan goes predictably tit up, and CIGRN grabs the box and teleports away. Connie grimly notches a flaming arrow and uses a special bow to shoot it roughly 80,000 miles to where a special bonfire temple is, to warn Gal Gadot.
Well, fuck, I should have used that bow against Hines. Could have blown that asshat's face back out of the skull.
Interior, the Ben cave. Meanwhile, Ben has changed into an expensive business suit to continue his desperate race against time to save humanity.
Gosh, I'm so worried about this alien invasion.
Forgive my saying so, sir, but perhaps if you got fucking laid once in a while, you wouldn't be such a whiny bitch. Ever think of that?
What the hell, dude?
I'm your devoted butler, Ben, which means all I care about is fetching your bat murder tech and pestering you about getting your goddamn rocks off once in a while. Please, I'm begging you, fuck something. Just then, Gal Gadot's ass arrives. And oh, hey, the rest of Gal Gadot came along too.
Funny, I don't remember my solo movie having these gratuitous ass shots. I wonder why. Must be directed by a man. Such a mystery. Come on, Ben, let's go for a walk.
Exterior, Waterside Park. Gal reaches into her exposition bag and scatters some backstory crumbs to the hungry audience.
Ages ago, mankind, the Amazons, the Green Lantern Corps, and the Atlanteans all teamed up to defeat CGI Harren Hines. That's a mouthful. He left behind 3 mother boxes, which combine into a big, evil, giant grandmother box. The Amazons and the Atlanteans put their boxes, there's a lot of boxes being said right now, in mighty fortresses surrounded by the guards, and mankind stuck theirs in a hole.
Why didn't the Lantern Corps take a box? Like, couldn't they just guard it better than primitive humans with no technology?
Because we are taking a deep fucking breath before making a serious attempt to bring Green fucking Lantern back is why.
But why are they activating it now?
Clearly they know Super-Cavill is dead, leaving the Earth defenseless. Of course, they had thousands of years to strike before Super-Cavill even existed. And for that matter, before the Flash and Cyborg and Batman or even I existed. Or guns or nukes or chemical weapons or...
Plus, we all saw that Ray's mother box thing activated before Super-Cavill died. And hey, since you know all this history about the mother boxes, why didn't that alert you that Hines was coming back? How the hell did it become my job to recognize this imminent threat and organize a team?
I figured that otherwise you'd have nothing to do and you just saw.
Yes, I would. Good call.
Interior, Ezra Miller's pad. Ezra comes home to find Affleck waiting for him.
Hi, Ezra. Have you heard the good news about throwing this bat shuriken at you?
Well, wow, you're the Batfleck. Oh, I know your secret identity and you could paste it. Oh, and I could paste it all over town before you could even blink. Bitch, I made TikTok about it. Why didn't you approach me in costume in case I was a huge jerk and didn't immediately idolize you?
Look, I'm rich, but I'm not made of eye black.
He scans Ezra's costume with his bat microscopic vision.
Your suit uses the same heat shielding material the space shuttle did. I guess the partial mask means half your face melts whenever you use super speed?
Oh, of course I just used my super speed without the suit altogether. You mentioning that heat shield shit just created a whole world of funking inconsistencies, brah, asshole.
Whatever. Let's take this whole Robert Downey, Tom Holland routine back to my place. I hope you're up for making lampshady wisecracks about like everything that happens, to the point of being really annoying, and then well beyond that point.
No problemo. I will gladly zoom right past that. Flashpoint.
Oh, don't give them ideas.
Too late. Exterior city street. Gal Gadot struts about until Ray Fisher arrives, sullen, hoodie.
Hi, Ray. Listen, you've been hiding for too long.
But I hide from my true nature.
I understand. I used to hide. But then, I stopped hiding.
I'm not ready to quit hiding, though.
Look, there comes a time when you can no longer hide.
Okay, I'm done with this Robert Louis Stevenson sings Minnie the Moocher shit. And while you're sorting out that clusterfuck of obscure references, I'm gonna go back in hiding, so bye.
Exterior, Atlantis. Meanwhile, CGR and Hines is attacking Atlantis, which has the water quality of a neglected public swimming pool.
Blah, 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 blah.
CGR now punches them and steals the mother box. Amber makes an air bubble so words can happen.
Quick, Jason, before you go, let's quickly try to explain your entire Atlantean backstory in a few awkward lines of dialogue.
Oh, hell no. Fuck off, Amber Turd.
They both fuck off. Exterior, Metropolis Gotham police station roof. Police Commissioner J.K. Simmons has activated the Batfleck signal.
Good evening, Commissioner. Meet Flash and Wonder Woman.
And Cyborg.
Gosh, remember when we spent the whole movie worrying about how the world would react to one superhero?
Well, look who came out of hiding.
Those about hiding told me not to hide anymore.
Anyway, look, I summoned you because people are being kidnapped. We tried triangulating the crime scene, but the lines don't meet.
Not on land, but they do meet in the harbor, where there are tunnels underneath. Chalk up another moment of being totes crucial to the team. Ah.
Oh, yeah. We should have realized being the fucking cops and all. Knowing our own goddamn city. What's that? I think I spent all the time getting jacked at the gym, so now I can properly go fuck myself.
Interior, underneath Metropolis Gotham Harbor. CGR and Hines and his parademons menace his hostages.
We know you've all been recently close to the final mother box, and if you, janitor from Star Labs, won't say where it is, perhaps Joe Morton, head scientist of Star Labs, will. And if you don't talk, we'll just keep kidnapping people from Star Labs until somebody reveals the completely unguessable location of the final mother box.
But it's the Justice League early access version. To the rescue. Heroes and villains get clicked and dragged all over the goddamn place.
Ah, Jeremy, send in my huge tank-like thing.
I'm glad you said so, sir. Otherwise, I'd have just sat back and watched you get your ass killed, I guess. Wonder Gadot drops her sword, but Wizra Miller gives it a gentle poke while running at 50,000 miles per hour, which should make it fly wildly out of control, but it does not.
Bah! You cannot defeat me! I shall crush you with, I don't know, how about a huge wall of water?
Oh shit. A huge wall of water is what almost killed the X-Men in X2, despite all their methods of potentially dealing with it.
Like me, super speeding everyone to safety, ray blocking the water with a Ben's tank, using your bracelet force blast to buy us some time. That sort of thing.
I think that's your line. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Akamomoa saves everyone.
Bah! I could kill you all now, but this is an actual line from the movie. The mother box calls me. So I guess we can all assume that now I'm teleporting directly to the last mother box and we'll be sealing it any second now.
He teleports. Interior of the Ben Cave. The Just Us, sorry, no Super-Cavill League regroup in the Ben Cave.
Okay, I went and got the final mother box from Star Labs, which presumably CGI will be teleporting into steel at any instant. But let's not begin to give half a fuck about that. Now what?
Well, regarding Henry, given his alien physiology, I think using the mother box on Kryptonian ship will bring him back to life.
Regarding Henry was a great movie, but how the fuck do you know that'll bring him back to life? Why would you even think resurrecting Super-Cavill is possible? Besides, isn't Ezra the scientist, and isn't Ray the one who senses that what the mother box can do?
I'm fucking Batman, so I can use anyone's power. Let's just get on with this crushingly inevitable plot point.
Pardon me, might I inquire first? Has Ben fucked anybody yet? Hello? Ben, for the love of God, can you please boink someone?
Fred!
Oh, God, torture. Maybe. Right, here's the plan. Ray and Ezra dig up Henry's corpse while Gal and Jason use their super strength to point and laugh at them. Then we'll steal uniforms and use Ray's cyber powers to sneak the body past security instead of simply having Ezra run it past them at super speed. Then we'll all just be in the ship because fuck it, why not?
This happens. Interior Kryptonian ship.
Oh, look, Henry was buried with his photo of his dad, Kevin Costner. This was their impression to him. Plus, it might jolt his memory. So, into the goop we go.
He tosses the photo into the crypto goop.
Timing is critical. Ezra has to run to full speed and zap the mother box just as it hits the goop with Henry in it.
So why don't I carry the mother box and zap it as I pull it into the goop? I mean, I could wait to go full speed until the box makes contact with...
No. I must drop it dramatically. You go to some other random part of the ship, then on the count of 3, I'll drop the box, and who the fuck knows if you started too far away or too close, and I'll take huge dramatic pauses while counting, so I might as well just say go when I drop it.
Look, guys, I should warn you. There is a chance that Super-Cavill might come back. Not quite right. Especially his upper lip and that bit under his nose, and in particular, that might come back. Like, really not right. Just try not to stare at that opening scene.
So, of course, the bullshit works because, like, it wouldn't. Disoriented Henry Cavill flies out of the ship and over to his memorial.
Super-Cavill, try to remember who you were. Or better yet, maybe try to remember a less mopey, murdery, more Superman-y version.
Unfortunately, Cavill spots the Batfleck and freaks, grabbing him.
I remember that ugly butt chin. Now it's my turn to ask. Do you bleed?
Oh yeah, I'm a regular dude. Of course I do. How come you remember that and not how we teamed up and became best buds?
That's my safe word, asshole! Get your own!
Ouchie! Jeremy, bring out the big guns!
Oh, certainly, sir. Once more, I've been waiting motionless as you got your organs liquefied, waiting for a command. Maybe if you'd smash a cooch now and then, I'd have more initiative. Dramatically, Amy Adams appears from out of the crowd of cops and bystanders and widows.
How come I'm the big guns plural? Is that a tits joke? I know you guys like the bathtub scene, but come on. Clark, it's us. We're your friends. Clark. Damn it, Clark, listen to me.
You know, I let my father die to protect my true identity. Just saying. Okay, I guess I remember who I am now. Which means hello, reunion sex!
Flies up with Amy.
We really should have led with that, huh? Oh, well, while we're here standing around watching Heinz finally stole the last mother box.
Interior Ben cave. Ben slips off his cowl, furiously scrubs his face with a fistful of 3-in-1 makeup remover wipes, and goes to his room to ache and grunt a bit.
Hey, Gal, check out my bruised lumpy dad bod. I didn't stuff my codpiece, I swear.
And I appear to be wearing a curtain. You know what? Fuck this scene.
Exterior Kansas wheat field of weedy Heartland goodness. Amy and Henry stroll about and catch up and shoot the breeze while all of Earth is about to be destroyed at any minute. Amy starts setting up a game of legendary Secret Wars. Then Diane Lane arrives.
Oh my God, Henry, you're alive!
Oh, right. Emotions and shit. I knew I was forgetting something. So, like, Henry, you want to save the world or what?
That is what I must decide. What to do?
Exterior Russia. Meanwhile, just a sec. Super-Cavill's on his way. We promise, League has tracked the mother boxes to Russia, a potentially new and different looking location that has, of course, been evilly transformed into a generic Zack Snyder wasteland of indistinguishable rust-colored crap.
About right. We need to stop this underlying villain and his flying monster army before they can get to the sparkly MacGuffin box and their purple overlord. Sorry, 3 sparkly MacGuffin boxes. Fuck you, Marvel.
Plus, the army of drone minions has taken over a small Eurasian town, like at the end of Avengers 2. I'll shoot a hole in the force field, then fly in and disable it, like at the beginning of Avengers 2.
I'll use my super speed to raise bystanders to safety. See, we care about that now.
I can lasso CGI and Hines to keep him away from the mother boxes.
Which I can disable with cyborg powers.
And I'll make use of the nearby large body of water.
Nope.
There's no water or fish involved at all. Sorry.
Fuck. Guess I'll stick to Will Smith catchphrases then. Got to get me one of these.
Batfleck plops into his Batfleck mobile and begins playing a specially modified digital recording that is unbearable for mortal humans, but irresistible to drooling, zombified minions.
That's right. I got the 100% Zack Snyder cut right here. Go get it, assholes!
Yes. Give it to us. Must watch at least 6 times.
What the fuck?
Batfleck is about to be hopelessly swarmed, but
we changed the plan and we are here to save you.
Damn it, Gal! Have you not noticed the 200 interviews I've done about wanting to be written out of this fucking universe? Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So now it's the whole, just bear with us, almost time for Super-Cavill League against CGR and Hines and his Parademon army. Ezra zooms and Momoa pitchforks and Ray robo fights and Batfleck shoots while Wonder Gadot does a bit of everything.
That's me. Not as strong as Superman, not as fast as Flash, not as good as leader as fucking Batman, not as smart as Cyborg. Figures they'd give me 77 cents on the super-powered motherfucking dollar.
Had to get back in the character for that. Val, you're a guiding light, by which I mean your movie's the only one that isn't a raging shit pile. And yes, it is. It's fucking glorious. You beautiful guiding light.
Oh, yeah.
She kicks ass. The battle continues, however. CGR and Hines is too strong. The League seems headed for defeat, but...
Yes, it's me, and now I am finally the proper version of Superman who believes in truth, justice, and lasering the fuck out of a dude's face!
Super-Cavill stomps the ever-loving shit out of CGR and is about to effortlessly win, but then gets bored and decides instead to not. The fight continues.
Hey, are you assholes using part of the Superman theme? This goddamn movie isn't fit to wash Christopher Reeve's spandex.
Well, I'm also bringing back my own Batman theme, though, because we obviously want to distance ourselves from the critically acclaimed Nolan verse and associate ourselves closer with the fucking Mr. Arnie Freeze and Two-Face TV Jones, right? Anyway, back to action.
Welcome to Earth. That's why I call it Close Encounter.
One more I wish you did, because it's so good. So good. Anyway, yoink. Ooh, yoink. Those civilians are in danger. Yoinks. Geez, zoinks. Don Trad and Russian family? Oh, Royskis. Anyway, hold on tight.
He super speeds them to safety.
Yeah. Whoa, did your truck come with NASA grade heat shielding like my costume?
The family is liquefied goo.
Oh, shit.
Meanwhile, Robo-Fisher gets ripped in half by CGR, but luckily all his parts are still under warranty, so he gets fully repaired.
Hi, diddly ho, neighbor.
Phew. That really saved my hide.
Finally, they think of a way for Super-Cavill to merely help defeat CGR instead of pounding him into so much dust. This unlocks the fight-eating cutscene.
My axe destroyed! Now I too feel fear. But since I created all those parademons, I'm sure I have some level of control over them. They wouldn't. Guess they would. Fuck.
He teleports away. All the lava-blasted hellscape turns into pretty flowers and plants and shit because it's the ending of Moana now.
I guess this is where I say, oh yeah, because of the animated series or whatever.
All right. Justice League is finally arrived for realsies.
But we formed the league because there was no Super-Cavill, and then we needed Super-Cavill to bail our asses out anyway, and now he's live. We kind of have no purpose. Fuck. We're gonna have to fight him in every movie, aren't we? What's next? Tar Kryptonite?
Well, I still believe in the League because it means I'm in charge. Where should we put the Hall of Justice?
Supercalifragilistic. Sorry. Given how little shit we give about our own fucking identities, how the fuck you? Why don't we just pick your fucking house?
Perfect.
Exterior epilogue montage. Amy Adams sits down to write her Sex and the City ending narration.
Darkness is not the absence of light. True darkness is...
No, parents! Blacked out windows! Admitted my team up was way better.
Okay, yes. Anyway, everyone back to their lives.
I guard Central City in slow-mo, which is how you know it's in fast motion.
I guard the Gotham half of Metro Gotham, while Cavill guards the Metropolis half.
And I guard the remaining landmass of the planet.
Fuck all y'all. I guard like 70% of the Earth's surface. Oh, hell yeah.
While I guard cyberspace against people being assholes. Rock system overload. Reboot.
And I'm off to work in my nerdy glasses. Oh, how we explain Clark Kent being alive again is whoops, people in trouble, he ain't gonna go.
He flies off. End. Exterior mid-credits bonus scene. Deserted country road suitable for adding last-second funny scenes.
Thanks for agreeing to race me, Henry. I guess now we'll finally learn whether you're better than me.
Fuck you, I'm starting before you finish that lame-ass joke.
Interior post-credits bonus scene. Fancy yacht. Jesse fucking Eisenberg has escaped jail using a Joker reference because, god damn it, we almost made it through the whole movie without Jesse fucking Eisenberg.
Welcome, unintroduced and uncredited villain, Joe Man.
Emphasis on uncredited dude. Let's just see how this movie does before I commit.
Faced with the sorry state of their franchise, Warner Brothers wisely frags the whole Snyderverse, keeps Wonder Woman as the start of a whole new continuity, and hands the future of the DCEU over to Patty Jenkins and the Arrowverse people. Or, they don't. End. Fade in. Exterior Gotham City, R-rated anti-hero hero. Having broken up with the Joker, Margot Robbie, who just broke up with the Joker, goes to Ewan McGregor's nightclub to try and get over her breakup with the Joker.
I'm ever so broken up about this breakup.
She breaks a random asshole's legs.
Not that one, though.
She breaks the fourth wall.
Or that.
But no matter how much partying and vomiting and random crime she does, people refuse to believe that Margot has broken up with the Joker, even though she has in fact broken up with the Joker.
Oh, I know. I'll blow up the chemical plant that symbolizes our love.
She does so.
Yay! Finally, I've severed all ties with the Joker, except for my makeup, my wardrobe, my general MO, criminal insanity, and this shot of me walking away from sequential explosions. They kind of evoke Heath Ledger. Look, Rome wasn't burned in a day.
Interior random factory warehousey thing. Meanwhile, Ewan McGregor is torturing and killing people who are tied upside down because he's also a crime boss.
All right, entering Chris Messina. Remove the face of that character we haven't met. Meanwhile, I shall retire to my fancy car, driven by a major character we haven't met. Oh, shit, I just realized we're going to do the whole excessive flashback thing, aren't we?
Oh, you know it, boss. But hey, if we scramble the shit out of the first act, maybe people won't notice when we sort of leap over the second act and land directly in the final showdown.
But we did the excessive flashback thing in Suicide Squad. Yeah, fine, whatever.
Interior Italian restaurant where tonight's special is a heaping plate of mobilini al dedo. Detective Rosie Perez is detecting at the crime scene, while Mary Elizabeth Winstead reenacts the crime in flashback superposition mode.
Let this be a warning, villains! Soon others shall taste the vengeance of Huntress! Yes, evildoers will tremble at the mere mention of the Huntress.
All right, this purple fletched crossbow bolt definitely making a statement. Do we have a name, something written down in plain view, a recorded message, anything like that?
Nope. So we've decided to refer to the killer as the purple perforator. It'll be in all the headlines tomorrow.
I'm sorry, can you say what the name is again?
Purple people perforator. You want me to say it 5 times fast?
No.
No. Fuck.
Interior diner. The next morning, a flashback morning, well, morning anyway. Margot goes to a bodega and orders her favorite breakfast sandwich.
Oh, I love this sandwich. It has egg and cheese and bacon, and it's the most secure emotional attachment in my entire life. We've all been there, right? Now, enjoy this satisfying meal while strolling through a city packed with my sworn enemies who are only holding back because of their fear of the Joker. There might be a flaw in this plan, but you'd have to be a trained psychologist or something to spot it, so.
Margot proceeds to parade outside in broad daylight looking like Harley Quinn and is immediately spotted by traffic cameras, news vans, random selfies, 10,000 homicidal assholes, and also Rosie Perez.
Hey, freeze! You're under arrest for horrible crimes that we won't mention in this movie since you're an anti-hero now.
But I was so incognito. How?
Margot uses a zany pratfall stunt to throw Rosie in a pile of garbage and set in motion some wacky events that get the homicidal assholes killed. Kookily.
That was close. Oh, shit, there's more goons. Only one way out of this jam.
What? Skipping ahead and filling in the details once we know you're safe anyway?
Bingo!
As she winks to the camera, interior police station. Rosie returns smelling of garbage and must therefore change into a hilariously inappropriate t-shirt, since nobody in Gotham has ever been arrested wearing a normal shirt. She reports to her awful, corrupt, horrible, no-good captain, Stephen Williams.
Ewan McGregor is up to something. He's got a shipment coming in, that essential staple of all crime boss plans. You gotta believe me. I said, you gotta believe me, Stephen.
Sorry, Rosie. All you got is intelligence direct from inside Ewan's criminal operation, and you want me to devote multiple squad cars to such a bullshit lead? You know we require a sworn statement of intent provided by the perps in triplicate before we can do anything because we're like Volgons.
Also, Assistant DA Ali Wong is there and is Rosie's ex. A fact we zoom right the fuck past and easily edit out voiceover. Hope you didn't blink and miss it.
Hello! Yes, it is I, Harley. Now for another fun action scene, except nobody knows what my goals are or how I escaped my last cliffhanger. But who needs context when you got mayhem and slow-mo, right?
Margot shoots the cops with beanbags and glitter bombs and other non-lethal anti-hero things.
Almost out of ammo. Luckily, I packed flashback grenades. Yeah!
Interior, Ewan McGregor's nightclub, flashback. Ewan McGregor vamps it up at his club while talking to fellow crime boss Francois Chow.
You see, what makes me different from the other genre crime bosses is that I want to be an even bigger crime boss, and to have control of a secret, highly sought after item with a trail of bodies behind it that will let me grow my power. I hear you've experienced that sort of thing.
Ewan, I'd love to help, but between running the Dharma Initiative in the 1970s and the Protogen Company 300 years from now, I am completely swamped.
God damn it, if you don't take this seriously, then flash forward to taking your face, then flash forward back here.
Shit, that was me hanging upside down in that other scene.
He loses his face. During this exchange, Journey Smollett Bell is on stage singing and finishes up with cracking a wine glass because she's determined never to use her powers.
Journey! Hey, Margot broke the legs of my old driver, so you're my new driver. I would ask Chris Messina, but he's already on full-time heavily insinuate we're a couple, but be extra careful to not make it explicit duty.
Journey goes outside the car and comes across Flashback Margot, who is super drunk and about to be raped and murdered. Gotta maintain that R rating after all.
Time to take out these goons like only Black Canary can.
She defeats the goons with punches and kicks.
Oh, thanks. Did you know I broke up with the Joker?
She vomits. Interior rundown apartment building. Journey returns home to find Rosie Perez at her door.
Hey, I brought you this hilariously empty coffee cup. Ewan's old driver was my informant. Therefore, since you're the new driver, you're also my new informant. This is how informing works.
I'd never help you. My mom was the OG Black Canary, and you cops let her die in the street, which, damn, was way offhandedly disposed of in a classic Justice League character.
Yeah, to be fair, we all assumed she'd be resurrected in Legends of Tomorrow. They're up to what, like 50,000 canaries?
Well, fuck you. I'm not gonna snitch or help you in any way or use my power. So there, and that's that.
She rips up a movie poster.
Hey, audience. Shit, I haven't been in the movie for like minutes. Let's fix that with some more flashbacks.
Interior fancy mansion flashback. Inside the fancy mansion is a fancy crime family.
A MacGuffin for this movie is a diamond with secret account numbers, financial info, etc. Laser etched in miniature on it. Well, basically, this crime family wanted to hide information worth billions. So they put it somewhere nice and inconspicuous, like a fucking diamond. Pro tip, guys, next time maybe hide your top secret info inside something people wouldn't want to steal. Like shit, write it in Sharpie on an old Rob Liefeld comic. You'd be better off.
Another crime family guns down the first crime family, but one member of the being gunned down family survives, a younger version of Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Luckily, my mom shoved this crappy beat-up toy car in my hand before she died, so thanks. Anywho, I hid under the bodies and was taken by a remorseful hitman to Sicily, where I spent many years training in hand-to-hand combat, crossbow skills, and preserving my American accent.
Exterior Gotham in slightly less flashback, but we're still not caught up. Elsewhere in Gotham, we meet Ella J. Bosco in the role of Cassandra Cain, better known to comic fans as Batgirl, Black Bat Orphan, a 12-year-old pickpocket. As she merrily makes her way down the street picking pockets, Chris Messina and Journey leave Ewan's building.
Sure is nice that we have this valuable diamond full of even more valuable info.
You guys gotten around to making a backup copy of that super valuable info?
What's the rush? Lum-tee-tum. What a nice day. What fair beam lights upon... What the fuck? I just got pickpocketed and the diamond's gone! Fucking shit!
Journey spots Ella running off, but the cops grab her first.
They let the cops take this sweet diamond.
She swallows it.
Oh, hell. Yeah, well, there's gonna be a ton of poop jokes later, aren't there?
Yes.
Travis.
Interior, Ewan's building. Remember back when Margot got surrounded by goons? Well, they take her to face Ewan.
Oh, you're fucked now, Margot Robbie. Or should I say Headley Margot Robbie Robertson? Or for you see, I'm not just an evil crime boss. I'm also the supervillain known as Black Mask. Because I have a black mask. Okay? Anyway, look, without the Joker to protect you, there's nothing to stand in the way of my vengeance. Isn't that right, my very intimate to some unspecified degree friend?
It sure is. Oh, I lost a diamond, by the way. Ella J. Basco stole it and got arrested.
Wait, let me go. I'll help. I'm the only one that can get your diamond back.
Okay, first thing, Diamondback's a Marvel character. Second thing, we know who has the diamond and where she is. Third thing, this is Gotham. We probably own half of those cops.
Come on, cut a deal with me and we can do a Moulin Rouge shootout.
Okay, I can't resist that. Deal!
Margot and Ewan do a quick dance number, and Margot dashes off to get Ella.
Oh, also, Chris, put out a $500,000 bounty on Ella and send it to every mercenary in Gotham.
Oh, very John Wick of you. We really didn't need Margot's help, did we?
No. But hey, it's just my arch nemesis, you know?
He sings Roxanne. Interior. So, yes, finally, we are caught up to the police station fight. Margot, having finished beating up cops, must now beat up violent prisoners, while also the sprinklers are going off. Cue slap and pop song. Margot Robbie pummels the fuck out of prisoners.
This is super fun, but where did you get these sweet elite level ninja assassin skills? I mean, was that from jumping into the chemical vat? Yes.
Who knows? Maybe I absorbed them from Robin when I helped brutally murder him in this continuity.
I'm sorry, you did what now?
Never mind, zany heroine team up escape time. Woo!
Margot grabs Ella and takes her back to her apartment. Interior Margot's apartment. Back at Margot's, we find her pet hyena and stuffed beaver, and the girls have cereal and talk. Well, that's enough of that. Cops at the door. Also, explosion man outside who explodes, and the hyena's dead, maybe, and the cops just fucking vanish, but fuck it, time to go.
My landlord sold me out. I can't trust anyone. So I must trade Ella for my safety, a deal that requires trusting every criminal in town. Sorry, Ella.
It's okay. I know you'll eventually think that I'm or think this one through.
Now, where should I tell Ewan to meet me? It's got to be meaningful. A medical building symbolizing an attempt to reclaim my identity from before Joker scrambled my head? The roller derby representing my quest to build a new independent self? What location would best reflect my growth as a... Kidding, let's go to a fucking amusement park fun house.
I was going to suggest the Eiffel Tower, but all right, go.
Margot phones Ewan and arranges the exchange. However, Journey tips off Rosie, and Mary Elizabeth is apparently following Ewan and Chris everywhere rather than fulfill her stated objective of murdering them. So the big team up is almost here. And if you're wondering whether Batman might show up, well, when he heard that Black Mask and Harley Quinn were trying to murder each other, he immediately rushed to the Bat Den and poured himself a big old bat whiskey and sat back and wished them the best of luck. Interior. Abandoned amusement park funhouse where Batman and Joker used to fight before the neighborhood went all downhill. Margot duct tapes Ella to a toilet and feeds her things to make her shit zanily.
Ugh, freeze. You've got this time.
She gets thrown out a second story window by Margot.
Fuck. Did I just kill her? That's gonna put a damper on our team up.
She gets shot with a tranquilizer by Journey.
It's okay, Ella. I'm here to re-kidnap you. I'm so evil.
She gets held at gunpoint by Chris.
Nice try.
Yeah,
Nice try, but I saw your text to Rosie. So unless you have some superpower that might save you, it's time to end your life by shooting you with this gun. That I'm pointing at you right.
He gets shot by Mary Elizabeth.
At last, my vengeance is complete. Chris was the last of those who shot my family. Later.
She turns to leave.
But maybe you'd like more vengeance?
Yeah, okay.
Rosie casually steps back into the second story window.
Freeze. You've all got a lot to answer for. Because in the comics, I'm also the question. Sometimes sorry for bringing out my superhero credentials in the superhero movie.
Everyone argues for a bit until they notice that Ewan McGregor and his vast goon army have pulled up outside.
Look, I'm wearing my black mask and everything.
Well, this is going to be tough, girls, but I chose this remote location because there's a secret cache of weapons.
She throws open an empty cupboard.
Shit. Maybe I should have chosen a less remote cache of weapons.
That's okay. We found some new clothes, roller skates, a mallet, and a baseball bat. So we're more than ready. Then fully equipped thug army.
German Houndsu barges in with goons and stops.
Huntress!
Finally.
Jamin and the goons attack. Our heroes go down a slide into the funhouse proper, and the big fight commences. Cue ass-kicking pop song.
Don't be scared, Ella. You can hold on to the same tiny piece of crap toy car that I did when my whole family died around me.
Yeah, come on, hot fucking matchbox car racing. I feel so fucking safe now. Thanks.
Margot and Journey and Rosie and Mary Elizabeth open a giant can of whoop-ass on the parade of lightly armed goons that swarm the funhouse. After some suitably madcap action, the gang regroups.
Oh no, my page went way down. Shit. We're up.
Copy
We
98.
defeated all the goons inside the building. None of whom were Ewan. So I guess it's still all over. We can stroll out and bantering and laughing and savoring our victory. It just. Oh fuck. I just got shot by Ewan. Oh.
Whew. Lucky Ewan aimed for Rosie's armor-clad belly and not Mary Elizabeth's utterly exposed one.
There's chaos, during which Ewan grabs Ellen and begins driving off. The others are pinned down.
Shit! Tons more goons with heavy automatic weapons. Good thing they didn't bring any of those inside. That would have sucked. Looks like we're dead meat, though.
Right. Guess it's finally time for the Black Canary to actually use her signature power and then pass out from the effort, bringing us to a grand total of one proper use of one superpower in this entire superhero adventure.
Yeah. Well, we're also in a movie called Birds of Prey where exactly one of us is named after a bird.
Journey's sonic scream wastes all the non-Ewan bad guys, plus propels Margot on her roller skates to chase Ewan. Exterior streets of Gotham. Margot uses her roller skating power to defeat Ewan's pair of full-fledged automobiles.
And I also help by deliberately crashing my motorcycle into the pavement.
Ewan takes Ella over to the Founders Pier location, which is full of mist and fog and smoke and gloom and other showdown obscuring elements.
I'm gonna get you, Ewan! I finally realized I can murder people on my own, thus completing my arc!
She shoots a shadowy blob.
That was a statue. Now you are truly doomed, for there is no way you can defeat me, a regular human with the power of crime bossing. Or did I also get elite martial arts skills by virtue of being a lead character?
Who cares? You still don't have the high ground. I've used my pickpocketing skill to remove the lack of a grenade in your pocket.
Wait, but that means...
He explodes. The birds win. To celebrate, they all go to a diner and wait for Ella to shit. Exterior Gotham City the next day.
So it all worked out okay. Mary Elizabeth, the diamond info to be super rich and finally form the Birds of Prey officially just in time for the movie to end. Meanwhile, me and Ella took off and pawned the diamond for more money. Hope nobody uses the info that's still on that diamond to fuck over Mary Elizabeth. What do you want to do first, Ella?
Could I maybe finally become Batgirl, maybe? I mean, Birds of Prey usually has Batgirl.
Breakfast sandwiches it is!
Credits.
Oh, right. I guess we have to do a post-credits thing, but audio only. Sorry. Anywho, did you know that Batman filmed scenes in Toronto for Suicide Squad? It's true.
And a disclaimer informs us the film is presented in iPhone ratio because that's what art house shit the Lighthouse and Wes Anderson does. Fade in. Exterior end of Batman v Superman. Super-Cavill inspires a young kid by talking about how much he loves Earth. Screams roll out as he ain't brutally killed, yo. The super death scream carries all around the world and sets the color saturation level to -1 billion. Exterior part 1. A random phrase from this part. Ben Affleck rides a horse at Lord of the Rings pace to Jason Momoa's tiny, secluded fishing village.
Girl, fuck off, Ben. There's no special powered people here. Especially not me, the hulking buff guy with glowing eyes.
Listen, Jesse fucking Eisenberg was superimposed onto the Krypton goop when Super-Cavill died, and he saw an evil vision and warned me, and I believe him. Their promise established. Join me.
Jason instead chooses to whip off his sweater and swim away, ending the scene on a down note as Ben gravely...
Nay, this is the extended version, and we're not done yet. We claim Momoa's discarded garments for our collection, so we solemnly sing Soggy Sweater Song.
Ben Affleck blinks.
Snurk. Oh, yeah, that's true. The good shit.
Exterior various sepia locations. In Kansas, Diane Lane is very sad. Also in Metropolis, Amy Adams is very sad while carrying empty coffee cups that are quite sad indeed. Interior London Bank. A group of terrorists led by classic villain Hat Guy have taken hostages and set a bomb, but one baddie is caught by the lasso of Wonder Gadot.
We forgot to turn off that filter for a sec. Now talk, because you're in my lasso, which makes people talk. And why are you terrorists storming this bank? Why do you have a bomb? What's your plan?
I shall talk since I am tied in your lasso of talking. We stormed this bank so we could set off the bomb and create terror because we are terrorists.
So how many of these newly added scenes are just repeating plot points 5 different ways?
I don't think you want to make him answer that.
Wonder Gadot leaps into action with her super speed that would seem to rival Super-Cavill, but later doesn't, and fires off a bracelet shockwave. Well, I bet in this version I'm a much more formidable. He's emulsified. The shockwave pulverizes the terrorists, destroys half the bank, and sends giant chunks of building raining down the cops below, crushing them to bloody pulp.
Stay in school, kids.
She winks. Exterior Themyscira, super secure fortified vault with gaping hole in roof. Great design choice there, folks. Meanwhile, Amazons are guarding a mother box, an incredibly important object that won't be properly identified for another hour, when CGR and Hines teleports in with his parademons.
Whoa! It is I, Steppenwolf, the most feared villain to be named after a late 60s Canadian rock band. Witness my new improved spiky armor that renders me invincible against anything except wool Christmas sweaters.
CGR mops the floor and surrounding countryside with the Amazons and steals the box.
This is gravely serious. The world is in imminent danger. We must warn Gal Gadot. Eventually, maybe after dinner, we gotta get our imminent danger warning ropes out of storage and whatnot.
Eventually, they get around to firing a warning arrow to Greece, and Gal uses it to unlock the Dark Seed gift shop below the Shrine of the Amazons, which must have quite an extensive basement if every possible threat has its own special room. Exterior Part 2, a random phrase from this part. At Star Labs, head scientist Joe Morton meets with some military people to deliver exposition to...
I see. Well, we're terribly concerned about all the staff who've gone missing lately, so keep an eye out for them. What can you do, Dick?
Show heads home where his son, Ray Fisher, the cyborg, is.
And wikipedia.org/wiki/Victor_Stone_DC extended universe.
Welcome home, Dad. Hope you're ready for another daily dose of my passive-aggressive resentment. Did you remember to pick up milk or proper apology for ruining my entire life? No? No, don't answer. Instead, help me check on the potentially world-ending artifact we keep in the back of the closet.
Exterior Atlantis. Meanwhile, Momoa takes a break from filming men's fragrance commercials to do some good old-fashioned throne brooding.
I must speak with thee. You cannot renounce your duties, child of two worlds. Atlantean politics, I say.
I gotta ask, what is Affleck taking such a huge deal that I can breathe air? You're doing it right now. We all make air bubbles to talk to each other.
I question your dedication to the off-screen political infighting that has zero connection to this story.
Momoa sighs and holds up a bottle of Bad Intense, trademarked by Diesel. Interior abandoned nuclear facility, Bad Guy HQ, Russia. Not to be confused with the other 7,100 Russian abandoned nuclear facility, Bad Guy HQs from other movies. Meanwhile, CGR Hines makes an evil Zoom call to a dark, gritty, lava-like being.
Oh, Darkseid, I have great news. Exterior Themyscira. Meanwhile, Amazons are guarding a mother box, an incredibly important object that...
No, I'm not Darkseid. I am a different CGI dark, gritty, lava-like, glowy voiced, genetically pure evil bad guy that reports to Darkseid.
I thought I was the only CGI growly voiced, generically pure evil bad guy that reports to Darkseid.
Nope. Apparently this version needed 3 CGI growly voiced, genetically pure evil bad guys in various shades of gray that either report to or are Darkseid.
Right. Anyway, exterior Themyscira. Meanwhile, Amazons are guarding.
Interior, the Bat Hanger. Gal drops by to tell Ben the new improved backstory, now with added Darkseid.
Long ago, Darkseid attacked the Earth using 3 mother boxes and anti-life equation, but was defeated by the combined might of humans, Amazons, Atlanteans, Green Lanterns, and the Iron Giant. Back to the Future, a cartoon of Gerard Butler from 300. Darkseid retreated, leaving behind the boxes and the equation, and he's been searching the galaxy for them ever since, despite having no reason to think they ever left Earth.
And I suppose the universe has been safer since then?
Well, apparently his crew still goes around destroying worlds, so not really. But if CGI gets all 3 boxes, we're screwed.
Guess our next move is to help the Elenians guard the second mother box.
Yeah, fuck. Fuck them. We could dedicate ourselves to finding the 3rd mother box guarded by humans.
Boring. I want to find more superheroes. Let's find more superheroes.
Good idea. Exterior Part 3, a random phrase from this part. Somewhere in Central City, your friendly neighborhood Ezra Miller, I don't know about that, applies for a job at a doggy daycare run by a middle-aged woman.
Well, nothing's fine. I'm torn. I was going to make this joke right there, but now you actually made me feel that way. And I look like shit, but if I can talk to you enough, then maybe I got the job anyway. Yeah. Oh, remember, I'm a nice white guy.
Yeesh. But outside there's a car crash involving a middle-aged trucker dude and a cute young girl.
Oh, no. Must activate Speed Force. Must shatter shop window, causing thousands of damages. Instead of looking just at these cute little puppies that are clearly in the downtown side of New York. But whatever. We're gonna open the door, and then I must have plenty of time to do all of these things. Oh, I must have race over to the cute young girl. Hey. What up? And I'm gonna stare at her in midair, and then I'm gonna obsess creepily over at all of her features. Hey, what up, Scarlett Johansson? Remember that one time you got groped on the red carpet? That's happening right now. Also, oh hey, puppies! I'm gonna grab them. and then I'm not gonna actually like do anything. Oh, look, it does say flaming hot dog. I need to scroll down. So sorry, I apologize. Anyway, I'm gonna continue to leer at all of the things: the puppy, the dog, the Scarlett Johansson boobs. I'm ready. Oh, and I guess I save her life. They must be pretty good at it.
He saves the
and I
girl, he
wonder.
stares at her unconscious face some more, and then he stares.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I'm gonna keep on staring. Hey, I wonder if that trucker dude, that Von Douche hat that's on your head, has he smooshed any pedestrians, or can I save you?
Shrug, stare. Interior Ray's apartment. Meanwhile, Ray figures if we're gonna have an entire cyborg solo movie crammed inside this thing, we better get started. He remembers being a football star.
And once again, Ray wins the entire game all by himself. Everyone moving in slow motion probably helped him dodge tackles, but still, Ray is the greatest. If only his dad were here to validate things, he has to settle for just his mom, the poor guy. I bet her name's not even Martha.
Burn. After the game is a car crash that kills Ray's mom and almost him too, but Joe Morton saves him using a mother box.
Damn it, Joe! It's called a mother box. I'm just saying. I wish my name was Stacy.
She dies.
All your fault, Joe. If you'd been driving, then you would have instantly died and not been able to save either of us, and we'd all be dead. Oops. Never mind.
And wikipedia.org/wiki, cyborg, DC Comics, #abilities.
Messina, my cybernetics computer brain lets me fly and control machines and hack into financial markets? That seems like a bit of a random tangent, but okay.
We visit a virtual space where a giant bull and bear have a fistfight because economics. Then Ray spies on a random waitress who can only afford to live in a security camera clearance warehouse.
After scrutinizing this woman's life 24/7, I deem her worthy of not being poor. And so I use this absurd graphic interface to stretch this small pile of money into a large stack of money. There. No way will the bank ever reverse this highly suspicious influx of money.
I don't suppose you consider using your god-level financial powers to remedy more wide-reaching systemic causes of inequality?
Nah, I'm good.
Interior Bad Guy HQ. CGR fires up Google Hangouts to chat with Lava Guy.
Once more, allow me to summarize the events of this part of the story. I used a mind spider to learn the Atlantean mother box was, shockingly, in Atlantis. Not even Amber Turd's formidable carbonation powers could stop me, so I took it.
And I see you've used the 2 mother boxes to create a large evil dome. Yes, I'm recapping what happened earlier in this same scene.
Remember when I started this call and summarized how...
Exterior Part 4. A random phrase from this part. Commissioner J.K. Simmons fires up the Batfleck signal.
Hello, Commissioner. I've brought along some of my super friends. This is Wonder Gadot. You may remember her from 1984 when all got to wish our dead parents back to life, only to immediately give them up again, which reminds me. Thanks for that! And this is Wizra Manson Miller. I found him on 4chan.
Screw you guys. Leave me alone. How can I help?
Well, here's a map of where all the kidnappings happen. If we assume that Hines is keeping his hostages in the exact center of these points, and instead of back at his Russian base or anywhere else on Earth, since he can teleport at will.
But this spot is underneath a bunch of water. Perfect for unlocking our next character slot. Let's go!
The team charges off and rescues the useless hostages who have provided no information by fighting CGR and Hines to a draw, and then retreating, and indeed the plot manages to tread water just enough to summon Akumamoa. Interior Batfleck cave. Ray retrieves his mother box from his own grave where he stashed it. An improvement from back of his closet, but still not quite fortress level. What is it with humans?
Now I'll use my TCM chip to show everyone this flashback to World War II when the Nazis found the mother box and basically hydra'd it all up. Like most Nazi shit, it eventually wound up in an American lab.
Fish boy?
And then Joe uses to reanimate you, the selfish fuck, which means
group silence.
We're all thinking Super-Cavill, right? Here, I'll project a cute hologram of him flying to illustrate. And check it out. I can make him breakdance too. Also,
Yes! We're all thinking Super-Cavill, especially because I'm convinced these ancient mother boxes are specifically afraid of Kryptonian powered up by Earth atmosphere, an event that had never happened before they went dormant.
Not like you already have a teammate who beat the guy up, who beat Darkseid, standing right the fuck here.
Interior Metropolis. Meanwhile, Amy Adams and Diane Lane are very, very sad, but in the same room. Also, Diane is really CGI Harry Lennox, which does not matter. Exterior, part 5. A random phrase from this part. The mission to revive Super-Cavill is underway.
Right. We'll start off with the same plan as the theatrical cut. Ray and Ezra will dig up Henry's corpse while Gal and Jason use their super strength to point and laugh at them. But this time we'll have Gal and Jason literally stand to one side and have a long-ass conversation just to really drive the point home.
then we'll do an elaborate song and dance to sneak inside Star Lab. Emergency evacuate. After which I'll activate the emergency evacuation alarm to get everyone out, making the whole sneak inside part pointless.
The plan works, and soon the team reaches the Kryptonian spaceship where they dump Henry Cavill into crypto goop.
But just to be clear, if we don't activate this last mother box, Heinz has no way of finding it. So if Ray flies into orbit and then hurls it into the box deep into space.
Well, we do Super-Cavill back, damn it, for various meta reasons. Now let's do the thing where Ray plugs into the ship and Ezra creates a huge zany migraine-inducing energy field and...
Exterior Metropolis. But really, folks, Amy Adams is so sad. Interior spaceship.
It should reanimate Henry. Here we go.
Uh-oh, gang. I just got a horrible premonition of the future since that's our very favorite source of character motivation. I see Darkseid murdering all of us, and all this continuity being ditched, and DC Forever playing catch-up while Marvel continues to build on its 10 years head start.
But Ray's warning is too late. Wizra activates the box, which activates Super-Cavill, but he's confused.
Oh, crap. My auto defenses are gonna attack him. Weird that my auto defenses didn't take over when a parademon was right outside my window, or at the presence of other super beings I didn't know yet.
He fires. A huge fight breaks out. Super-Cavill basically stomps the crap out of the rest of the Justice League. Just to remind everyone who's Bruce Springsteen and who are the E Street Band. He prepares to incinerate Batfleck, but...
Wait, Henry, it's me. I'm so sad. Look how sad I am.
I remember you. Empty coffee cups. Yeah. So what's the situation?
Serious? We just activated a beacon that's gonna summon our arch enemy any moment, and only you can defeat him. So if you wouldn't mind hanging around a few minutes...
No, not yet. First I must find myself. Perhaps finding myself inside this human female would help.
No, just
flies away.
Myself.
With impeccable comic timing, CGR appears, but Joe Morton takes the mother box to an experimental chamber in the lab and locks himself inside the chamber as he activates it.
And wikipedia.org/wiki/Dr._Manhattan #origins.
And wikipedia.org/wiki/lol/ just kidding. #nope.
Joe zaps the box a bit, but gets obliterated. CGR and Hines vanishes with the box while the others console Ray.
Finally, I can switch from hating Joe to rage grieving Joe. Hate and rage being the two emotions of the Snyderverse. Arrgh! Wait a second. I realized he was making the box super hot so it would show up on a satellite scan.
And I own a bunch of satellites from Batman and Robin, which, for whatever reason, could not detect a giant evil death dome appearing in an otherwise deserted part of Russia.
Exterior, part 6, a random phrase from this part. Having located the bad guy HQ, our heroes strategize.
Hines is about to merge the boxes to destroy Earth, but if I can get inside, I can take them apart again before they synchronize.
So before they synchronize, we need to help you take them apart from the inside.
I can get you inside, Ray, as long as you can take the boxes apart before synchronization.
Remember, none of that matters unless Ray can get inside the boxes before they synchronize and take them apart.
Sorry, what was that, Wizard?
I am muted. Inside the take boxes, Ray synchronize a part down. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Exterior, Kent family farm. Meanwhile, Henry Cavill has been flying around, visiting landmarks from his past while the Earth is about to die, but even more this time.
I really must make the best possible fashion choice for when I swoop in to save the day at the last second. Don't want to throw in any old thing. Plus, I need something that says grittier, darker, sniderier.
He holds up a sparkly purple ensemble.
Hmm.
He finds an ultra drab black-gray suit.
There we go. This will clearly indicate to the league I'm all back to my normal self.
Exterior, deserted radioactive Russia. Ray makes Affleck's busted ship rich enough to fly, and they all land outside Bad Guy HQ.
I'm so glad I finally assembled this team. Right. The first step is I attack all by myself, and you wait here.
Batfleck takes out the shield dome and leads some parademons on a merry chase in his Batfleck-mobile.
Aha! These assholes might have laid waste to thousands of planets defending by legions of heroes, but they're never faced a middle-aged guy with a cool fucking car.
He kicks an absurd amount of ass. The battle is joined. Wonder Gadot and Aqua Momoa frag tons of parademons while Ray works his way to the boxes and Wizra runs really, really fast to create energy for Ray.
Wow, look at that, the homogeneous blur circling our HQ. Might as well take a random shot.
He rolls a natural 20 and hits Wizra's leg.
Nice.
He's killed. CGR and Hines goes to murder Ray, but his axe is blocked by Super-Cavill, Amex Black Card Edition.
I'd have arrived sooner, but I needed to check in on Jeremy Irons first. He hasn't even been mentioned so far. So is it time for me to clown this fool?
But the boxes synchronize and open a portal to Darkseid and release an earth vaporizing explosion that kills everyone. Oh, shit.
At long last, I have found the butter boxes. I knew the location of all along, as well as the anti-laugh equation. I also knew was here all along. Oh, there's my glasses. I had them pushed up on my head. Holy crap, has anyone seen my keys?
Well, this sucks. Guess I'll just have to run faster than let and rewind time, which will include reversing my leg injury, thus allowing me to run faster than the light in the first place.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's a hell of a cheat code. Oh, take that, Christopher Reeve. And with absolutely no downside, I can just do this all the time. Bye-bye.
With everyone unvaporized, they pull apart the mother boxes and save Earth.
Now for the final blow against Hines.
He skewers.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm going to land the final death murder blow.
He pummels.
Remember when I was throwing mall crooks into piles of teddy bears?
She beheads.
Hope. I guess me and my enormous army could charge to the portal right now, but instead I shall dramatically walk away down this 2-mile-long platform for the next week or so.
Our heroes win. Everyone climbs the nuclear reactor tower so they can all gaze at the horizon together for funsies.
So by teaming up, our good Unity defeated the evil Mother Box Unity. Yay, Slash Boys for Unity!
Glad to have you back, Henry. But, black capes are my thing.
Pointed stare. Exterior, epilogue. Ray reverses the flow of entropy on the cassette tape of Joe Mortney's Smash because it's electronic, you see.
And wikipedia.org/wiki/Adam_Ryan Choi.
And so we all merrily resumed our lives, and somehow still managed never to mention how he explained Clark Kent being alive again.
He shrugs. The 4-hour-long movie ends with an extended trailer reel for a bunch of imaginary sequels that will never happen, featuring absolutely everybody in the DCEU except any title characters from good movies. Ah!
That F-bomb!
It was more fun when 22 Jump Street did it.
Finally, the end. Hallelujah.
And that is the end
Cool.
of this
Excellent.
wild abridged script. Thank you all so much for joining us. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of Abridged Month.